Pirates are out of control, bruh. I thought you were a lawyer, now you say you can rap. Well, I've listened to your record, maybe go take a nap. The rhymes you're spitting out, they make you sound like a nut. Your latest track, it's got less views now than Gun Cereal's butt. Well, you say you're just a man who wants to smoke at some weed, but you smoked yourself stupid, boy, get the help that you need. You think you could be like Tom McDonald, be an internet star? The problem is your brain's so tiny, it would fit in this jar.
It's a frivolous lawsuit.
You know you're gonna lose.
Frivolous lawsuit.
Now watch me play the blues.
Frivolous lawsuit.
You put against cat.
Frivolous lawsuit.
Make sure you wear the hat. All parties have been sworn in. I've read your complaint.
It's a frivolous lawsuit.
The way it's written, it sounds like you've been smoking paint.
That means
if we have that title to your shit, we will take it.
Oh, come and take it, bitch.
All right. I want your money and I want your dignity, and I'm taking both.
To quote my good friend Artie, come take it, bitch. Come take it, bitch. Come take it, bitch. Come take it, bitch.
Come and take it, bitch.
She spit in my face.
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 Take it, bitch.
Take it, bitch.
She spit in my face.
You're a fucking idiot.
She spit in my face.
Stop, little thick dude.
A woman walks into the ladies' room at the mall. She enters one of these stalls and sits down to begin doing her business. As she starts to pee, she looks down at her shoes and sees a head poking under the stall, looking up at her with a camera. "What are you doing?" she screams, frightened. "I'm recording you," says Denver Metro Audit. "But this is a bathroom," she squeals. "Yes, a public bathroom, and there's no expectation of privacy in public," he tells her. "You don't belong in here," she yelled. "I didn't see any sign saying that," DMA replies. "It says ladies' room right on the door." Maybe it does, but it doesn't say no men allowed, does it?" he asked her. "What? That's stupid," she sputtered. "You're being a Karen about this, and what's stupid is shaving down there," DMA answered, holding his camera up. "If you let that bush grow in, it would create privacy for your hoo-ha like a hedge." She stared down at the activist lying on the filthy floor looking up at her. "A hedge? Look, they should put a lock on that door if they don't want people coming in. They need to create privacy," DMA said. "It says ladies' room. They assume men won't come in here." "Well, they shouldn't assume that. And I can film whatever I can see. It's my First Amendment right as an independent journalist." "Oh, you're a journalist. What are you working on?" she asked, sarcastically, wiping herself. "I can't divulge that information at this time. The story isn't finished yet," he lied as if there were a story. "No expectation of privacy in public," he reiterated. "But I'm in a stall," she cried. "Yes, and look, it's open on the top and the bottom," DMA answered in his thin voice. "They need to create more adequate privacy, because if I can see it, I can film it. You don't have to like it, but it's my First Amendment right." The conversation droned on like this for a while. The woman on the toilet and DMA on the filthy floor next to the toilet. Finally, the woman says, "Christopher, don't you think this is inappropriate? I'm your mom." And that's a true story. That's an absolute true story.
Oh man, I love that. That was great.
Oh my goodness gracious me. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, women and children of all ages. Holy cowabunga sauce. Reagan Benson got arrested yesterday. Woo-wee! All right, all right, all right. Oh, man, what great news. What wonderful news. Anyway, I'm not on the screen right now, but I will be in a moment. In fact, here I am. What's up? How's it going, everybody? All right, before I get started, before I get this starty parted, let me tell you guys something. I want to talk to you about this real quick. Because hopefully somebody somewhere in here might have some idea what I'm saying and might be able to help. It started yesterday a little bit, but I didn't think much of it because I was assuming it had something to do with my network connection, with my internet. And anyone who's been following me for a while knows that I get the spotty spectrum going on here. I don't get Comcasting like Artie does. I get my spectrumating. Anyway, so my spectrum's acting all goofy like it tends to do. And so I didn't really think much of it because it happens sometimes. But then later on, last night, I was doing some work and it started happening again. So I rebooted. Then this morning, it was happening like 10 times worse than it was yesterday. And I started clicking around and I started realizing that it wasn't my internet connection. In fact, it wasn't anything except specifically YouTube. And what it is like right now, if I try to pull up a video on another tab to share it with you guys, like I always do every morning, no problem. Once I click on that tab, it'll take a good 5 to 10 seconds before it actually opens up for me. Or it'll just keep loading until it says, oh, snap, page couldn't be loaded. And then if I do get it to load, that's just to put it on. Then when I press play, then I got to wait another 10 to 15 seconds to see if it'll load. And then if it does, if not, it might just say, oh, snap, page can't load. So I've spent all morning going through deleting stuff and turning off settings and changing my settings and reinstalling my Google Chrome and rebooting my computer and all this stuff. And then just now, right before I went live, I tested it and it happened again. Just like I didn't change anything. So, that being said, there might be a couple points during the program, especially when I'm sharing other videos, where it might get a little sluggish sometimes. That's why. This is my new computer. Well, it's not new, but it's new to me. So maybe I'm going to have to switch back to the old one. I don't know. Because I knew from the beginning when I got this that it's interesting. Like, this is one of the things that I've learned, at least this is from my experience. I don't think any statement is 100% true for everything always, but from my experience so far, it seems that if you're talking about specifically about cheap computers, if you got like a ton of memory, then they're going to skimp on the RAM. And if you have a ton of RAM, then they're going to skimp on the memory. And that's kind of like what I got going on here. Like my old computer, the memory was, but it had a ton of RAM, so I could, do this stuff. But it only had, see, that's the other thing. There's always something else for them to skimp on. It only had one processor. I needed a quad processor to do all my video editing and stuff. But then I get this, and then this got, no RAM. And then, but it's got anyway, if you have any idea what might be happening, let me know. See if, any suggestions on what might help. So let's get this start. Get on with the show by saying hello. Now this is cutting out on me, my microphone too. Oh, I can't win, man. I can't win. Scott Ammo first. Here's a happy dance for Scott Ammo. All right. Thank you very much. P. Barnes in the house. What's up? Vestige of Peace. Great to see ya. Highway Star, Edie Marie. Trans Girls in the house. What's up? P. Barnes, Highway Star. Jerry Barnes, P. Barnes, the second Vestige of Peace. Little Chihuahua, Big World. What's up? Highway Star, Trans Girl. Hey. Vestige of Peace, P. Barnes. Let's see. Who else is here today? Melissa's in the house. What's up? Good to see you. Maggie K, how's it going? Good morning to you as well. Tanny, the super necessary BS detector. That's right. We got a new BS flag emoji for the members. See, trans girl. I saw Regan got arrested. Yep, that's going to be our top story today. We're going to talk about that for sure. Highway Star, trans girl, P. Barnes. Let's see, Terry Barnes. Hugs for everybody. That's what I'm talking about. That's the way to do it. Let's see. P. Barnes, Regan, Maggie K. Trans girl. Who else is here? Little Chihuahua. I love you guys. Welsh News Network in the house. I love you guys. Welsh News Network in the house. I love you guys. Welsh News Network in the house. I love you guys. Welsh News. I don't know. That part wasn't scripted. Oh, big hugs. That's what I'm talking about. All right. Love it. Let's see. Pax in the house. What's up? Oh, he like my peeps. Oh, that's his Eli impersonation. Oh, that's beautiful. Highway Star. What's up? He said, what's up? To Pax. That's all good. Majara's in the house. What's up? Good to see ya. Welsh News Network, P. Barnes, Melissa, Vestige of Peace. Kim Crawford's in the house. What's up? Dad farted once again. Ooh wee. Ain't no way quicker to clear out quicker to clear out a room than that. Oh yeah. Yes, my kids, they'll tell you dad farts are the worst. Just Jenny, what's up? Good to see ya. Let's see, Rosanna Massman. Hello, good morning, Hez. Y'all, you beautiful people in the chat. Happy Wednesday. It's hump day. That's right, Wednesday. Oh my goodness gracious me. Nicode's here. What's up? Good to see ya. Let's see, Vestige Peace, Kim Crawford. I Kiss in the house. What's up, I Kiss? Good to see ya. Kim Crawford, Little Chihuahua, Trans Girl, King Stew 2000. All right. Good morning, all. Good morning to you too. All right. Good to see you. Great to have you here. I love all you guys. Best fans in the world. Greg Jonix here. Let's see who else. Luna Knights is in the house. What's up, Luna? How's it going? Little Chihuahua. Cody, Greg Jonick, Kim Crawford, Trans Girl, Salacious. Salacious, my producer, the one and only Salacious, ladies and gentlemen. Let's see. And oh, look at this, ladies and gentlemen. 50 pounds. 50 pounds from the Welsh News Network trying to kill me in happy dances. Oh, no. Here we go. All right. And I'm going to give you a quadruple duple for that one. All right. All right. All right. Thank you so much. That's awesome. Thank you so much from the Welsh News Network for that. That's beautiful. You guys, great supporters of the channel. Rosanna Massman, Terry Barnes, P. Barnes, Salacious, Ray W. How you doing? Good to see ya. Vestige of Peace, Kim Crawford, Salacious, P. Barnes. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, read this. Oh. So that's great, but it's bad, but it's great. Remission, ladies and gentlemen. TLDR, She's in remission. Awesome, Icus. Glad to hear that. Very glad to hear that. Greg Jonick, Maggie K. Which browser do you use? It's Google Chrome. Ray W. And Anna's in the house. What's up? I don't know. YouTube had some goofy updates lately. That could have something to do with it. I don't know, man. Weird stuff. Kim Crawford. What browser? Chrome. Google Chrome. Debo's Nation had a good video at the DMV of a new auditor yesterday where the whole DMV were yelling at the guy. Ooh. Maybe that'll be one of the videos we watch today. Because thanks to the problem I was talking about at the beginning of the show, I couldn't get all the stuff I wanted to set up for this morning loaded right at the beginning. So, and you know what else is weird? I'll tell you, this is weird. This is weird. The commercials on monetized videos. Like, I never had an issue with those when I was live, and now all of a sudden today, not only do I gotta wait longer for them to load, but when they do, it loads to the commercial before it plays the video. Which, I mean, I know, that's a little bit of a different thing, but I just noticed that it's happening at the same time as this, so I was wondering if maybe they were related somehow. Let's see. Yep, okay, so I pulled that up. We'll look at that. Let's see. Edie Marie's in the house. What's up? Good to see ya. Maggie K, Kim Crawford, Nick Cody. I get tired of all these apps constantly at it. Yes. I wish I knew. I know YouTube had some pretty lame updates in the last few days. My mod colleagues need to log 1 million times now. It drives. Yeah, see, there's something going on. I don't know what it is though. Christopher O'Connor, what's up? Just saw Reagan Benson arrested for Community TV. That's the one I'm going to show. That's the one I'm going to show. I actually had her actual arrest, like her video, ready to go. But within the process of all the nonsense I've been talking about, I had to re-pull it up. And then I saw that Familia did it. So I'm like, I might as well play his video of it anyway. Give him the credit instead of her. Because she don't deserve it. She deserves more cartoons like the Graham and Bob show did where she's a goat and just screams. And Anna, what's up? Maggie K, Nicody, P. Barnes, Salacious, Little Chihuahua, Vestige of Peace, Colrack in the house, all right. Billy Yank, I didn't forget you today, Billy Yank. Billy the Yank in the blue uniform from the Union Blue. Thank you for your service. What are you, 200 years old now? Vestige of Peace, Terry Barnes, P. Barnes, Colrack, Wade W. Maggie K, that like button's waiting for you. What are you waiting for? Let's see. Kim Crawford in the house. P. Barnes, Nicody, Salacious, Ray W. Let's see. This is a fabulous thing. Oh, yeah. Okay, so see, as I'm scrolling through the chat, I'm just getting to the point now where people are responding to what I was saying earlier about Icus. Congratulations, hon. Glad you're getting better. Glad to hear it. Sorcerer Red Hair, what's up? Reagan got arrested live yesterday. That's right. That's going to be our opening story, and we're going to show Familia TV's coverage of the arrest video. It's going to be great. I can't wait. Yes. That's. I'll tell you what, man. Sometimes I try to be nice with my language and everything, but when it comes to that hashtag, absolutely, positively, 100%, no BS, fuck cancer. Ain't nobody got time for that bullshit. Salacious. Greg Jonick for $2. All right. Sounds like news now. Voodoo is causing it, so tase him. He's the reason I'm having computer problems. Greg Jonick solved the mystery.
That's a lie. That is a bull-faced lie. You see this right here? I use my internet access on this here through Hezokuai's Wi-Fi, and I did not hack into his. Wait, what? Who said anything about hacking into a system? I didn't say that. You said that, right? You said I was hacking into. I didn't. No, that's not what I said. What it has. No, wait. No, Hez, come on.
You hacked into my computer, you punk. You're the reason this is happening.
I never said that. No, stop. No, oh, shit. The taser just flew halfway across the house.
He's happy because the taser flew out of his head and landed about 20 feet away. Well, hopefully nobody steps on it. Ouch. Those needles are long, man. Thank you for the $2, Greg. Use a program like YouTube DIP. That way you can download the videos and play them on something like VLC. Yeah, I might gonna have to start doing that. Like I said, the problem just started this morning, so I don't know, but that's, you know what, I might have to do that. And hey, if that works, great. And I know exactly what you're talking about, but yeah, I don't know. I just, like I said, this just started happening, so I didn't even try to do that yet because I was hoping it wouldn't still be a problem today. But it is. Salacious P. Barnes. Welsh News Network for another £5. Set up an Amazon wish list with some RAM on it and email me the link and I'll take care of it. Holy poop hammer sauce. Ladies and gentlemen, Welsh News Network is amazing. Here's your happy dance, buddy. All right. Thank you very much. Dino's in the house. What's up? Snafu the Great, morning all. Still not a morning person. That's all right. You're here. And that's all that matters. Thank you very much. Oh, the first I Love Salacious gets Greg's entry into the raffle. All right. Love it. Let's see. Pack, Trans Girl, Ray W, Maggie K. Who else is here that I missed? Parson 122. What's up? What up, my peeps? Oh, love it. All right. Actually, I think that's it. All right, we're all caught up with Nakoti. Yay! It was Icus, Nakoti. It was Icus. So yes, yay! Applause for that again. All right. So before we dive deep into it, just a couple things just to talk about in general. So dang nabbit sauce. This computer, man, it's making me mad. I'll tell you what, Welsh, too. Like, I mean, like, I very much appreciate the offer, and I still might take you up on that. But it's not a RAM issue. There's something going on with YouTube because, like I said, it's not giving me any problems when I do anything else. Literally anything else. It only gives me a hard time when I'm doing stuff on YouTube. So I have no idea what I have to do to fix it. Let's see. Anyway, so last night I went and I decided, I said screw it, and I went and I saw Guardians of the Galaxy 3. Let me tell you something, guys. If you like Guardians of the Galaxy movies, you will not be disappointed. For me, it was better than 2, but not as good as 1. Some people like 2 better than 1, but the first one was my favorite. But I like this one a lot. Vestige of Peace gave a message about Nikki Smallboy. What's up? Oh, I just talked to Nikki Smallboy. She just got out of the hospital. She sends her love and wanted to tell everyone that she loves us all. Hugs to all. Ladies and gentlemen, put an I Love Salacious in the chat for I Love Nikki Smallboy. Or put a hug emoji for Nikki Smallboy or a heart or something like that. Awesome. All right, P. Barnes, I won't give out any spoilers, but I'll just give my basic review. One of the things that I really liked about it, and I liked it a lot, I had a lot of fun, It's not a perfect movie, but I mean, it's a superhero movie, So you got to expect a certain amount of cheese, But that's one of the things that's great about the Guardians of the Galaxy movies in particular is they have this a sprinkling of humor in there, like they don't take themselves too serious, but they take themselves serious enough. Whatever. Anyway, I really like the movie a lot. Definitely a good 3.5 stars, possibly 4 stars. I'd have to see it again. For the moment, I'd give it 3.5. I really enjoyed it. One of the things about it that I liked was that it did, because I hate it when a movie does like the whole member berries thing, right? Like they put things in the movie just because they know that you liked those things in a movie in the past that it's a sequel for. Kind of like when I went to see the new Evil Dead movie. Instead of being like an Evil Dead movie, they have, like, for example, they have a scene where this lady finds a chainsaw and she's in a parking garage in a apartment building. Why the hell would there be a random chainsaw on the floor in a random apartment building? Because remember how cool the chainsaw was in the good Evil Dead movie? That's the only reason it could possibly exist. It's a member berry. Remember? Guy gets his eye pulled out of his head. It flies through the air, lands in someone's mouth. Hey, remember when that same thing happened in the good Evil Dead movie? Remember? Right? I hate member berries. But there's a difference between that and callbacks, references to the original film. That's different. That's maintaining the continuity of the franchise. That's different. That's not a cheap trick to try and make the audience like the movie out of nostalgia. It's maintaining the canon of the overall overarching story. And that's what Guardians 3 does very well. There are a couple scenes in it that are almost literally shot for shot exactly the same as scenes that happened in the first movie. But something else happens. Because now we know the characters better. Now we have a better understanding of where they're coming from, what they're doing. So now the scene has a completely different type of impact. And it happens in a completely different way that where it's like taking your expectations and using them to build the story as opposed to just a cheap trick to try and get you to like the movie for nostalgia's sake. We got gifted memberships from the Welsh News Network. Oh my goodness gracious me. I'm going to dance from here to Tennessee. All right, that's the Muppet version. Thank you. Let me tell you something, guys. Those of you who liked Ash, because some people are saying Ash. It's not necessarily over for you. It's not necessarily over for you. It all depends. If you did not watch the TV show Ash versus Evil Dead, then you got 3 seasons of some great original canon Evil Dead stuff with Ash. If you didn't give the show a chance because you know all the new Evil Dead stuff is crap, it's because of that show that I saw the damn new movie, which was a mistake. Because the last Evil Dead movie was garbage. I should have known the new one was going to be garbage too. But because the TV show was so damn good and I loved it so much, I figured, I gotta go see this, I was assuming it would be following the same trend as the show. It didn't. But if you didn't see the show, you still got that. You can catch up on that and get your fix of good old-fashioned Evil Dead style stuff. Billy Yank. Well, that's what the new Star Wars movies were, especially the Disney was. Remember the Millennium Falcon? Remember X-Wings? Remember lightsabers? Remember? Like, no, that's all it was. So anyway, I love you guys. There isn't a sign saying to like the video, but there isn't a sign saying not to either. What do I do? Let's see. Debo's Nation video on the Audit Strikes Back. His name's so because he's a Star Wars fan. The audit actually starts around 4:40. Yeah, the Audit Strikes Back. He's always got like those hats with like Star Wars logos on them and stuff. I noticed that. I don't mention it because I don't like the fact that he's one of that he's a Star Wars fan, one of us as far as that goes, because he's definitely not one of us when it comes to being an intelligent human being that lives on Earth. The thing about him, he's the one like so many people are talking about, and especially now that there's other, and I'm going to cover the unclean hands video actually, where he shows that he's walking around afterwards and his dislocated shoulder with his broken bones, and he's pointing, "Hey, come on, guys, this guy, look, see my arm's broken. See how I can do all this stuff with it that I couldn't do if it was broken. See that how that proves it because the guy who broke it is over there. See, it's broken." This guy's so terrible and so full of it. Well, okay. Here's the thing. What's his name, guys? Come on. He's talking about The Mandalorian. Who's the director? He directed the original Iron Man movie. I know somebody's gonna say it like immediately. Come on. He's an actor, became a director. Well, did a little bit of both. Product Wrangler, what's up? Good to see you. Anyway, no. That can't be right, Edward, because we all saw John Favreau. Thank you. We all saw the video of this guy getting his arm completely like torn off by an evil, rotten, no good Rancor-sized security guard, and then he was moving it fine like 4 seconds later. So you know that it can't be true. John Favreau. Okay. He's so money, he doesn't even know it. All right. This dude is money. And John Favreau is somebody who should have been hired on to start making Star Wars movies a long time ago. They should have known the second he came out with Iron Man that dude knew what the hell he was doing. This is a guy who understands how to tell a science fiction story properly. Or science fantasy in the case of Star Wars, I know. The point is, John Favreau is freaking great at directing. He knows what he's doing, and he cares about the material. Unlike some directors who made Star Wars movies in between, especially after Disney took over, who said, "What are all the kids on the internet saying about Star Wars? This? Go out of your way to write a script that does the opposite of everything they're guessing is going to happen. So what's the story? Everything that's the opposite of whatever the internet people think is going to happen. And then throw in references to all of their favorite spaceships and characters." And that was the movie. Last thing before we get started on the show. No, wait. Another thing before that, because Highway Star just mentioned this. I'm trying something out. It's going to take me a while to do it, but I read this somewhere, and it gave me an idea, and I'm going to try it out. It's based on the idea, since we were talking about Evil Dead movies earlier, that if you take Evil Dead 1 and just watch it right up until the point where the camera from the point of view of whatever it is, we never see it, we just see from its point of view, right? The evil force that chases people and turns them into the Deadites. When you see the force coming at Ash and it hits him, at that moment, stop the movie and then start Evil Dead 2 right at the moment that the exact same thing happens to him, and just watch them straight through like it's one movie. It'll make perfect sense. So what I heard, and I actually want to kind of try this and see if I can make it work, but it's going to take for frickin' ever to do, is that if you start with the original Star Trek series and then watch all of that, all the stuff that comes in between with the movies, all of TNG, all of Deep Space Nine, watch none of the TNG movies, and nothing else that has anything to do with Star Trek at all until Picard season 3, and then watch that it's actually a perfect story. From beginning to end, the arc and everything all makes sense, and it all comes together in a nice little ball. That's what I heard. So I kind of want to try that and check it out. Ladies and gentlemen, Uncle Artie's Bar and Girl Stupidity is here. I'm sorry. There you go. That's better. Deep Space Nine, that's right. Anyway, so Anon One News is here. What's up? Good to see you. All right. See, I got distracted because I saw the Star Trek thing in the chat, and then that totally made me forget what I was gonna say. I love you guys. I don't think it was still about movies. Voyager was good too. Yeah, there's a lot of good stuff. I'm just saying, like, with all, I don't know. It's just something I read. Somebody said that they figured out that the canon wise, it would all work if you did it that way, and there wouldn't be any huge plot holes from time travel or other plot devices just to screw up timelines and build all the alternate universes and all of that crap. And it is crap. All right, so we're going to try to get this started. Like I said, dagnabbit. I've been having trouble with YouTube for some reason. I don't know why, but let's see what happens. We're going to try. Starting out with, yes, ladies and gentlemen, the big news that everyone's been talking about, the arrest of Regan Benson. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the story of the arrest of Regan Benson as told by Familia TV. Here we go.
The channel. All right, now, so here's another video that was sent to me by my good friend Henneman. And Henneman, thank you for the video. Now, let me also mention that there was going to be 2 videos to this video here, but unfortunately, the second videos, these were live streams. And the second live stream, which you guys would have really, really enjoyed and found interesting, unfortunately, the channel creator made that video for members only. Oh, and that's a smart way of keeping anti-frauditing channels from using their videos. Hey, I would prefer they do all of their videos that way. And that would mean all of the people that are subscribed to them, the only way they would get to watch their videos is that they would have to pay to see those videos, okay? And I think right there, that would prove a lot of these people, they have lost their Netflix account or their Prime account, and they've turned to YouTube because it's free, okay? A lot of these individuals, I honestly would think they would lose subscribers in a heartbeat if they were to make all of their content members only. Now, let me just say that this video here deals with the Queen Bitch. Yes, the Queen Bitch, Regan Benson, who has now earned a badge of honor. Yes, she has joined the club of frauditors getting arrested. Regan Benson, the psycho, the one that is quick to tell an officer to go F off. And oh my God, I'm sure you guys have seen the videos where she actually chews an officer out, numerous officers, may I add, for no reason. For no reason other than the fact that she was in one of her pissy moods, okay? And this video here, apparently her day started off where she apparently went to a particular government location to help a homeless individual who is experiencing some hard time. And apparently she didn't get the help as quick as she's wanted to. Listen, after watching what she did for this homeless individual, I will say that, I don't know, call me naive, call me an idiot, but I say, to me, it appears like she is somewhat, I don't know if it's an act or whatever, but it did look like she was trying to help the individual who's about to lose their home. Okay. But things didn't go the way she wanted to, so let's say. And apparently she's already in a pissy mood. And on her way wherever she was going, she decides, communicating with her subscribers, well, oh, let's go take a trip to the police department and get some stickers. Okay. And while we're there, we'll ask some questions. Whereas, if you guys have been keeping track on the Queen Bitch here, she is being investigated for practicing law without being certified. I forget the proper wording to it, but if you guys have been keeping track, then you know what I'm talking about. Apparently, she's been giving people advice that should be only lawyers or whatever, and apparently in Colorado, they don't take that shit to. They don't joke around when it comes to that. Let's say. So again, here she is already in a pissy mood and chit-chatting with her subscribers. Let's go to the police department, and in my opinion was to go screw with them, and but she turns around and says we're going over there to ask some questions and so on. But we all know what that means. Okay, they don't like law enforcement from the get-go, so any opportunity that they can get to go harass them, they'll do it. Okay, but let's just say that it just came back and bit her in her ass. Okay, and again, I say she has earned her badge of honor. Let's get into the video, guys, and let me know your thoughts on the video, and I will see you in my next video.
Boy, aren't they something? Aren't they something over there in Inglewood? All right, lady, go do your thing. I'll see you soon. Okay, bye-bye. Did anybody hear that? Shannon's Inglewood case. So the attorney who said that he was going to appear is no longer going to appear. It's another attorney in his firm. The guy that didn't show up in the first place, that's going to be Shannon's public defender. You guys, I can't make this stuff up. Ian Griffin has been taken off of the case, and a new city prosecutor has been put into place. His name's Sergio, and Shannon's new attorney, who's the old attorney who never showed up to court, said, whoever that woman is, don't bring her because we don't want to piss off this guy. But he has no clue what's in her discovery. None. Remember, they were going to get that discovery that day. We went over there. I gave.
So, right off the bat, ladies and gentlemen, right off the bat, here comes Regan Benson, right? So the lawyer's like, hey, you're not going to bring that.
You're not gonna bring that.
You're not going to bring that lady, are you? So she's, he said, what are you going to bring that lady? Like, yeah, because you're a freaking nut. Have you ever actually watched one of your own videos? You're a freaking lunatic. Why would a lawyer want you in court screaming and hooping and hollering in his face while he's trying to do a trial? And I mean, we know her. We've seen her videos. So I don't even have to look into this. I already know exactly what's happening. I'll tell you right now, I don't even have to see the video. I know exactly what's going on because I know Regan Benson or how she is from her videos. I don't know her personally. You watch the videos and what do you see? You see this absolute insane harpy, Regan, going absolutely crazy, screaming and yelling and acting like a nut. So what's probably actually happening in that courtroom is the lawyer is talking to her friend and saying, trying to have a conversation with her, but every time he asks her a question, here's Regan. No, that's not the way the law works. You can't do that. That's not a discovery. You don't understand. Okay, let me talk to my client and figure out what you don't need. She doesn't know, and I'm here to tell you that I guarantee you that's what she's doing because it's her doing it. And now she's complaining that the lawyer doesn't like that. $5 from Highway Star. I've seen better faces in an iodine bottle. Tase Voodoo in advance for having to hear her cackle. Yes. I like that. We're gonna use Voodoo as a stand-in for Regan Benson right now, just for the moment. Microphone problems, computer problems. What a Wednesday! What a Wednesday! I'll tell you what, baby. Here we go.
Wait, who are you calling baby? Come on. Wait, didn't you drop the needle? You dropped the needle. Here's nothing you can do. Hey guys, he can't do nothing. He can't do nothing. He dropped the taser. Remember, guys? Remember? He dropped the taser. He can't get me. He can't. Wait, what? What has? What are you gonna? Oh, the soap. Oh, the soap. Oh, hi guys. Hi. Yeah, I forgot about the soap. All right, so I know that Hez isn't gonna use the soap to stab me with. I was just joking. We're gonna have a good time, everybody, and I'm not gonna get stabbed, right, Hez? Right? You're not gonna stab me, are you, Hez? Hez? No, Hez. Come on. No! Ouch! Ouch! No! I'm gonna get you, Blackheart Knight! I know you had nothing to do with it, but I'm getting you anyway! Ouch! Ow.
All right. Thank you very much. It's performance art, ladies and gentlemen. The wonderful, beautiful, fantastic, amazing, salacious sent me a whole box of extras of all the tasers and the whole nine. You know, they're all in here, all the different kinds of needles. There's more tasers, more gavels, more soap. So I always got a few extra just in case. I love salacious. I love all you guys. Oh man, I got the best fans in the world. All right. So let's get back to the video of this idiot woman talking nonsense, complaining because the lawyer wants to talk to his client without Regan Benson getting in his face.
Shannon a ride over to that office, and that flush dude stood right there in front of us and said, "Oh yeah, we're gonna go get your discovery tomorrow." Or no, today. I'm sending so and so over there today at 2:00 to get your discovery. So it's been Shannon's responsibility to connect with her public defender, who's contracted. You guys, this is what I'm talking about. These are your tax dollars at work. It's so stupid. All you can do is laugh. Let's go get some stickers, shall we? Let's go get some stickers. Here we go.
I'm sorry, guys. I didn't want to stop on that. I didn't want to make you guys all barf. Oh, no. So, what's up, Florida Jim? That's the whole thing. That's the whole thing, and has been. What's up, Jennifer Klein? Good to see ya. That's been the deal from the start with her. And people like her, really. But it's this whole thing. And really, I mean, she's like we're talking about Regan Benson right now for anyone just joining us, and we're showing her arrest video. Familia TV's coverage of it specifically from yesterday when she got arrested. Anyway, so it's this whole idea that all of them, the sovereign citizens and the frauditors, and all of them have, but she's like really the extreme version of it. And what she just said literally is a perfect example of it. They seem to believe that it's a lawyer's job to do whatever you say. So let's say, for example, that you say, hey, listen, man, I want you to go to the judge and I want you to tell the judge, let my client go. Just let her go. That's it. And the lawyer says, well, I mean, on what grounds? He goes, because I told you to tell her that. Your job is to do what I tell you. Now go tell her. And then the lawyer's going to be like, no. And then you're going to say, see, these horrible, terrible lawyers don't do what we tell them. They're corrupted pieces of crap because they don't do it. Is broken system in here this morning lurking? I saw that, by the way. Oh, man. These guys are such scumbags. Anyway, let's get back to Regan. Her arrest is, it's just always fun to watch her get arrested.
I want to ask Ian how the investigation's going. Is anybody curious how the investigation is going? By the Attorney Regulation Council?
Yes, Jennifer. In fact, that's
for having
why
me
I
investigated
thought,
for
Gracious forwarded
the
it.
unauthorized practice of law. This is District 3, y'all. What do you think? Big, beautiful.
Looks like a nice building. Did I get another super chat from Welsh that I didn't see? I saw so many from you today, man. You're tearing them up today, kid. Round of applause for Welsh News Network. All right. Oh, wait, this is another? Holy crap, ladies and gentlemen. I didn't realize it. I thought it was the same one. Another 50 pounds from Welsh News Network. To celebrate Regan's arrest and to give raffle entries to those who can't afford them. Sorry, not sorry for Salacious making you do the work. Awesome. Ladies and gentlemen, round of applause for Welsh News Network. That's awesome. Oh my goodness gracious me. Now that I know that's what you were talking about, we're gonna have to do a quadruple duple happy dance. This one's gonna be, you know what? I might have to go with the long version of the song so that I don't have to keep stopping. I could just do one big long happy dance. So here, let's go ahead and get that real quick. Hopefully my YouTube will cooperate with me in doing this stuff. Hooray, 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 hooray. 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 Oh, see, here it goes. Now I'm having that computer problem I was talking about. I clicked on the thing and now it's just waiting. Waiting. And it is not responding to me. Now I'm froze. Hey, I hope you can see me right now while I'm jamming through the beat of the song somehow. Wait, something happened. Now it's frozen-lated again. All right. Ah, crap. Ah, now the song's playing. What the hell? See, this is what I'm talking about, people. I don't understand why my computer is acting so funky like a monkey. But anyway, here we go. In celebration of another 50 pounds from the Welsh News Network, I'm just going to do one big super duper pooper scooper happy dance. I'm going to turn on the disco ball. We're going to have some fancy pants lighting in the background. There we go. Get that light off to highlight it even more. All right. We're going to get this party started proper now, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, wait. And you know what? Oh, yeah, we still got 20 minutes until the happy dance for Cupcake. All right. Here we go, guys. Here we go. Get ready. All right. All right.
What? I thought I'd dance too. It'd be fun. No. Hey, no. I was just dancing. What is that for?
Did you get, you little punk? Making me watch this Regan Benson video. What's your problem, boy? He's the one who messed up my computer. I know it. He was messing with my settings in Chrome last night. Little punk. Little punk ass frauditor. Ladies and gentlemen, and now, oh yeah. Oh man, I love you guys so much. You guys are so much fun. You guys, you get my days going. Absolutely, positively. But now, we got to do the work. Back to Reagan.
Beautiful building. You digging it? Pretty fancy stuff, right? This is a government building.
And you're
all
a waste
fancy
of oxygen.
and stuff.
Boom. Boom. No audio or video recording allowed in this building without prior permission from the chief of police. There it is, right there on the front of the damn door. Come on, people. How stupid do you have to be? All right. Take it easy, Jennifer. Thank you again for joining us once again. And as always, you're always welcome here. As far as I'm concerned, you've part of the family. You've always been from day one. Let's go. All right. Round of applause for Jennifer Klein, ladies. Oh, there it is, guys. You're watching it. You're seeing it in real time. I pressed play. There you go. Now it's caught up.
This is not the location to obtain a police report. Oh, it's not? They have a big meeting room. Here it is, community room. Here you go.
Okay. Right there. Right there. I don't care if you want to argue the validity of the sign. What just happened? She clearly saw the sign. She freaking filmed it. How can anyone be expected to believe that she did not intentionally go in there filming because the sign said not to? How can anyone believe that she wasn't doing it on purpose? That's always their big story. Always, every time. Well, I was just filming something, minding my own business, and then all of a sudden, all these mean, horrible, evil tyrants attacked me for nothing. You know all about this, unclean hands. In fact, I think you just covered it yourself.
The moths are bad right now. See all those moths?
You just walk past and film the no filming sign. You dumb, 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 dummity, dumb, 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 dumb,
We're in
dumb,
the
dumb,
public
woman,
lobby
dumb.
of the District 3 Denver Police Department, where Sergeant O'Neill resides. This is his home. This is Sergeant O'Neill's home. Here are your District 3 community resource officers.
So wait, you're showing their address?
Some public information for you. I've dealt with her.
Oh, that's all.
She's pleasant and thorough. I want to know where that. Here's their CAB meetings. This is the Commander Advisory Board meeting. I've been to one. I didn't stay. They're pretty worthless. And District 4 forbids me.
It just hit me. It just hit me. Oh, man. This is crazy, guys. Wow. I just had this insane flashback. When she did that thing, when she tapped on the glass. Oh, that brought me back. Now, obviously, we all despise her because she's Regan Benson. But I always felt a special, extra amount of frustration with her. And when she did that, it reminded me why. It was insane. I had this whole flashback to my childhood. I got an older brother. So he goes to school. He's a little bit of a troublemaker, whatever. 2 years later, I'm starting first grade. Same first grade homeroom teacher that my brother had 2 years earlier. I don't want to dox myself when I'm on here. I always use my character Ellen Newcastle, so I'll say Newcastle. But she knows that last name from when my brother was a student of hers. She's got a chip on it. Same personality as Regan. I just realized it now. First day of kindergarten. Okay, children, I'm going to call out your name. If I pronounce it wrong, please let me know. Smith, Jones, blah, 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 blah. Newcastle. Actually, it's Newcastle. You dirty rotten no, and then grabbed me and locked me in the back room where there was nothing in that room except for books filled with pages and pages and pages of wallpaper patterns, and made me spend the entire school day in that room. First day of first grade, because I told her she pronounced it Newcastle wrong. I just realized now, that's who Regan Benson reminds me of. Ugh. I don't even know if a teacher would be able to get away with that today. They'd probably go to jail. But this was what? 1978, 1979, somewhere around there. The good old days.
They pulled some First Amendment violations on me over in District 4. Told me I was no longer allowed to attend their CAB meetings until further notice. And that was about almost 2 years ago. I'm still waiting to hear back on that. Yeah, I should probably sue him for that. So where are we? June 7th is the next one here. Okay. I doubt I'll come. Hi. So that program for registering your vehicle, what's that called? The Denver Track. So
I had a bunch of brochures. Let me see where they went.
okay, thank you. And then do I do it here? I can register here, right? That's what they've been advertising, that you can just go into a district and do the registration.
Registered online, it says on there.
You have to do it online?
On your phone?
I'm sorry?
Are you recording on your phone?
Am I recording?
Yes.
Yeah.
You're not allowed to record in the
Oh, sure I am.
No, you're not. It's posted right
No, I
there.
can record. A sign doesn't make it law. You know that,
Yes,
right?
it is.
No, it isn't.
Okay, yeah. Well, hang
So-
tight for me then. I'll be back.
What's that?
Hang tight for me. I'll be back.
Okay. Do you have any stickers? Oh, they're going to make an issue out of me recording in the lobby because there's a sign. Oh, boy. Here we go.
They're going to make an issue out of me recording in the lobby just because I'm not allowed to record in the lobby. You think? What did you think was going to happen? Hey, let me ask you guys. Somebody who their entire life revolves around going into places they're not supposed to record and recording to bait negative reactions from people, walking into a building that has a sign, don't record. What did they think was going to happen? Like she's never been in this situation before. Like she has no idea what's going to happen. Just because there's a sign there doesn't make it law. You know what? I didn't say anything about the law. You know what I did say? There's a sign on the door that says don't film, turn off your damn camera. But that's not the law. I didn't say it was the law. I said turn the damn thing off. You're in my building. You don't like it? Get the hell out. But it's a public, but I have a taser. Shut the hell up or I'll tase you. That's the way it needs to be done, damn it. What's up, Ben? Benson's husband needs to be locked up. Seriously, what's man would have sex with that? There's not enough bourbon or meth. Hey, Dickbag Patrol, what's up? A sign doesn't make it law, won't age well. That's exactly right. No, but see, that's why you know that all of these people are absolutely disingenuous douche canoes. Because if the court goes out of its way to pass an ordinance that actually does make it a legal sign, and they put the ordinance on the sign, then it'll change from the sign doesn't. Well, okay, let's start at the beginning. If there's no sign, you can't hold me to that standard because there's no sign. All right, fine. Put up the sign. Oh, well, that sign isn't law. All right, fine. Let's actually pass a law that makes the sign legit and put the code on the sign. Put that up. Oh, well, that doesn't trump the Constitution. What the hell? You want a constitutional amendment now? You want Congress to get involved to say, stupid idiots, the 200 or 300 stupid idiots in the world that do this, we're going to have a special congressional session just to cover you morons? Out of the entire country and all the millions of people in it, Congress, the federal government has to stop what they're doing to amend the Constitution to address the 150 or 200 frauditors in the world? Really? The hell out of here with that bullstein. Yeah.
Here we go.
I'm a dumb waste of oxygen. I do not have the capacity for rest of the time.
I can't record my
All
government.
I can do is scream and yell like a heartbeat. You're not recording your government. There's nobody in the damn office. Who are you recording?
Let's get that done first. He's gonna leave. He's stomping off.
Seriously. Okay. No. Ooh, it's reeking. Ooh. You got to come and boy, after listening to her, you're gonna need a good beating. All right, listen. Every time she talks, I got to stop it because everything that comes out of her mouth is insane. So, all right, what are we saying? What are we talking about? $4.99 for Billy Yank. The law says that you must follow policies. That's the law. Thank you very much. And here's your happy dance, buddy. All right. Thank you very much. So, easy as she's doing the Lord's work. No, she's doing Satan's work, but I know what you mean because she would always tell you that she's doing the Lord's work. Spreading hatred comes from the devil. Anyway, and that's definitely what she does. She's definitely a succubus. Well, no, I wouldn't say that. Maybe to her husband. Anyway, that's giving her too much credit. That's an insult to succubi. Yeah, pros. So this morning, turn the other cheek. All right. Ow. $2 for Roundway Star. Tase him for Tiny. All right. I'll give you a couple jabs just for Tiny.
That stupid dog again. You and your dog. You know what? Ouch! Oh, no. Stop with the stabbing already. Ouch, Chaz. I'm gonna get you, little Chihuahua Big World, and your little dog, too. Ouch!
Ladies and gentlemen, another 2 pounds from Welsh News Network. I am the law. Bow to the power of Judge Dredd. That's the world they want. They want the cops to be judge, jury, and executioner on the side of the road. Don't take it to court. Make your decision right now. Who's your happy name? All right, sorry. My buttons are unbuttoning on me. Let me try one more time. All right. All right. Thank you very much. Oh, wait. We're going to wait a minute because it's 1 minute until the cupcake dance. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, for those of you who don't know, my co-host on my Saturday show right here on the Frauditor Follows YouTube channel every Saturday at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Me and the Frauditor News Network get together with a different guest every week, and In honor of her, every day at 8:20, I know for a fact that she's watching every morning at 8:20. So every morning at 8:20, I do a special happy dance just for her in honor of Cupcake. Let's see, we got a countdown. 3, 2, 1. Here you go, Cupcake. Here's your happy dance. All right, double trouble. All right, triple dipple. All right. Quadruple scoople. All right. Pentagonist. Antagonist. Sextuple for a couple. SETIs when they study. She said it! Olay! All right. There she is. She was watching. What's up, K-Far? We're just watching Regan Benson's arrest from last night. So let's get back to it.
Oh, yeah, remember District 4 wrote a warrant for me for recording in the lobby? And the DA.
I'm sorry, guys. I never even got a chance to do my commentary because I was so awesome sauce with the happy dances. I love you guys so much. You're the best fans in the world, and everybody knows it. So anyway, my whole point of what she said, and this is such a perfect example of why they're so, all of them, full of crap. Welsh News Network with 10 gifted memberships, dang damn it. We ain't fooling around today. Let's have a happy dance for the Welsh News Network. All right. Thank you so much. Anyway, they're trying to stop me from recording my government, right? That's their big thing. Oh, I got to catch them on film to prove that how horrible and terrible they are, to hold them accountable for their horrible, terrible actions. See how they're trying to force me not to footage because I might catch footage of them doing something wrong. So they're trying to force me to stop filming so that I won't catch them doing something wrong. Catch who doing what? You're in an empty freaking room. There was one guy there. You asked him for a pamphlet. He handed you one. He said, "Are you filming?" I said, "Yeah." He said, "You know, there's a sign on the door that says no filming." She's like, "Yeah, I know. I filmed it. I don't care. I'm going to film anyway." Says, "Okay." And then walks away. What are you catching these people doing? It's like that news article that lady wrote in response to the article that she wrote in response to Anthony X or whatever his name is, and then his response to her, and then she came back and blah blah blah. In fact, Mark Stout was reading it on his channel yesterday. It's making the rounds. It's a good thing. But one of the things she mentions in that article is like they cause something, and then when they get it on film, they say, "Oh, see, I caught something happening on film." It's like, no, you created something. Like I've said before, it would be like someone walking into it, as opposed to, and this is the example I use. I know it's an extreme example, but you have to speak in terms that these idiots will understand. It's exactly the same thing, in effect, as the difference between an actual journalist going to a fire and filming the fire as opposed to going in the building, starting the fire, and then when the firemen show up, you start yelling and screaming at them because they asked you to move back so they could put out the fire. It's saying they violated your rights by telling you to stand on the other side of the street. That's exactly what these idiots do. And she's queen idiot.
Drop that case in the interest of justice.
Yeah, that's why.
Stay tuned. Sure. Hang tight though. We're gonna go into the bathroom. You gotta go into my wallet. Hang tight.
Okay. No. No. Ladies and gentlemen, everybody has their own opinion. Some of you might think that I'm a handsome guy, and you're right, damn it. Some of you might not think that. You just like the show. And I guarantee you, every single one of you would rather look at me than look at Reagan Benson P. No, I need the soap. I need the soap. I'm going to stab myself with it. Right the face. The toilet. That's so gross. This is worse than when Glenn Cereal filmed himself peeing. No. That's bad. Oh, man. Come on, Regan. Oh, give me a break with this old bat.
Sorry about that. Nobody in here. He went storming off. Isn't going to help me. That's interesting. So does everybody just leave like they do? And now over in District 4, they're very welcoming again. They've invited us in several times while filming. We've been in there and filmed our interactions a few times over in District 4. A sergeant actually invited Denver Metro Audits and wasn't that you, Aurora? Transparency in there one night. And said, yeah, record all you want. Oh, there's a little lost dog. So you can post your stuff here. You just can't record here. But you can post your lost doggy flyers. Lost dog Rosie, do not approach. She's very shy and afraid. She will run away.
When I pulled that
that's
soap
like,
stunt, I actually
what
kind of
they do here.
Maybe,
Originally lost
accidentally
on
stabbed myself a
5-1
little
on
bit.
St.
Not bad,
and
but
Fillmore. Last
I gotta go
seen
take care of that.
5-1 on Calumet and Alameda. Oh, that's not a good place. Oh, brown and white, 11 pounds. That's too bad. This is District 3. We are in District 3. Indeed, we are. But District 4, we don't usually come over here to District 3. We just haven't had that many issues with District 3 until now, I guess, with O'Neill. And so everybody left. Nobody's going to help me. Well, that's interesting. I got a couple more questions I'd like to. Do you know if he was coming back?
Sure he is. He's on duty.
Okay. What was his name?
It's Corporal Ingram.
Corporal Ingram. Thank you. Corporal Ingram. He's a corporal. And he's acting like that. Interesting. Look at all the Miller moths. It's moth season. There was some article on why you shouldn't kill moths. Well, I'm sorry, but when they're in the house, you have to put out some soapy water. If they're out in the garden, that's fine. That's where they belong. Corporal Ingram. So
Riveting.
To get started to
Footage.
register for Denver Track, scan this
Amazing
QR code below.
journalism.
Decal
Unbelievable.
application instructions. See, right? This is what I was asking for.
Okay, well, you got it. It's in your hand.
It's protected, tracked.
Good.
I just really thought that it would make sense if I just had the sticker on the car.
Yeah.
I mean, that's a theft deterrent. So it's a legitimate question. Look, can I have this piece of taxpayer supported stuff that I want to put on my vehicle to fit your narrative of being a crime deterrent? I think that's a fair question.
To fit your narrative, how come you put it in those terms? If you're not disingenuous.
Boy, that phone's sure keeping, she's really busy over there. I'm assuming he doesn't have the stickers, but of course I didn't get a chance to ask. And then I'd like to understand. Oh, you didn't catch this CRS? It's a disorderly. They want to try to get you, hem you up for disorderly conduct.
Ah, cool. So they did.
Who's coming? Why don't you just finish helping me?
Oh, he is.
He's got somebody coming because he's too afraid to help me. Are they bringing out these folks to arrest me? Hi.
Okay, so before the arrest happens, finally. So, Unclean, you watched the whole thing. I've just fast forwarded past it too just now because I couldn't keep sitting listening to this. But what's her actual beef with this tracking thing? Because what she's talking about, for anyone who doesn't know, the city of Denver has come up with this thing where you could get a GPS tracker put on your car by the city specifically for the purpose of, if you get your car stolen, when you call and report it stolen, they turn on the tracker and they know exactly where your car is and they could hopefully retrieve it for you. Which makes sense because stolen cars are notorious for not getting found until after they're stripped and dumped, right? So if you have this tracker on your car, you call the cops, report your car stolen, they turn on your tracker, they know where your car is, they might be able to retrieve it. So is her beef with it that she thinks that the tracker is a conspiracy theory for the government to keep tabs on you? Like, if they wanted to do that, they'd do it through the GPS on your phone. No, it's so they could keep tabs on your car. Well, why would that matter? I mean, if you're going to buy into the conspiracy theory of it, what's the big thing about following your car? If they wanted to follow you, they could do that through the GPS on your phone. I don't know. She has no beef with it. She's just an idiot. What else is new? I added this. She's just an idiot part. But tell me I'm wrong.
It is unlawful, as the officer told you, to record in the district station.
Look, it's O'Neill.
Yep. So let's look at the sign right here.
Hi. Hi. What you coming up behind me for?
No audio for you recording loud.
Why y'all coming up behind me?
You are subject to arrest. You don't turn off the phone, you're going to jail.
If I don't turn off my phone, I'm going to
I'm
jail.
not gonna tell you again.
Okay, O'Neill. Are you aware that Good job, Ingram.
Heartless harpy.
I've already been charged with this.
Are you
It's
aware?
been dismissed. So,
I don't care if you arrest me. Okay, cool.
way to go, Ingram. Afraid of the people, huh?
No.
Afraid of the
Just,
people.
don't like lawbreakers. Don't
Give
like
me
criminals. That's all.
Anything as in.
And you know what? Cops really aren't even necessarily technically allowed to not
Do I
like
have a
someone.
bra on?
They just have to accept you for what
Does it
you
look
are.
like I have a bra on?
Well, now that I look, yes.
What's up, O'Neill?
You're getting arrested, man. You know, at this point, these butter-brained douche canoes are way too comfortable getting arrested. They get arrested so much that they're just like, okay, yeah, take me in, no problem. Like, I mean, I don't want them to fight the cops. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying I want them to resist arrest. I'm not saying I want them to put the police or themselves in real danger. But what I am saying is that, what does that say about you? That you're that comfortable being arrested? That it's just, oh, okay. That's right, I'll get out of it. What? $2 from Blackheart Night. Moving day for me. Tasing day for you, News Now Voodoo. All right. Come on, boy. Let's do this. Oh, he's fighting it because he knows it's from Blackheart. Oh, and look at this. Highway Star. He's fighting me, the little shit. All right. Highway Star says, for $2, Yahtzee. Now tase him again. Oh, yes. You got double trouble coming, boy. Yeah, you're going to get a lot of tasing now. Come on. Hold on. He's fighting. He's fighting. Oh, it's like trying to catch a fish. Ooh. All right, buddy. You want to go that route, huh? You want to go that route? Oh, you're going to get extra tasing today, boy. In fact, you know what? You know, come on. I got to do this right. I'm putting the soap away, and I'm getting out the extra taser. Oh, the real taser later. We ain't fooling around this time, boy. This is a brand spanking new, fresh out of the box. 487 million mega gigawatt P. Barnes Ultimate Special Edition super duper extra hardcore taser from the depths of Hades. Used only once in the history of the universe on Regan Benson herself. Stop moving. Oh, boy, you're going to get it. You're not escaping. $5 from Walsh News Network. She's just continuing the fight with O'Neill. She started the day before. I'll give you your dance after I'm done getting this tasing taken care of. This boy, he's fighting me hard. He doesn't want this one.
Stop it, Tess, stop. All right, Blackheart Night. Okay, all right. You, and who was that other douche canoe? What was his name, Billy Yank or something? Who was it? Come on. Tell me, Hez. Highway Star. Oh, yeah, you and your stupid dog. All right, listen. All right. Okay. All right. First of all, Blackheart Night, you're gonna get yours, pal. When you're on this show in a couple weeks, oh boy, have I got it in for you, mister. I'll tell you what. And Highway Star, I'll tell you what. You take those Deep Purple records and you shove them up. Oh! Stop! Possible Nazi! Don't leave your house. Don't go to public. Get a job in the private sector.
Okay, so that was for Blackheart Night, and now here's your second tasing. What?
What? Another one? What the hell are you talking about? I thought that was it. That was the most in the face! Right in the face! In my eye!
Before I forget, ladies and gentlemen, our daily reading from the Constitution of the United States of America, hardcover edition, gifted to me by the one and only Unclean Hands. I have it marked every day. I could read it out loud for everyone to remember. The First Amendment. Amendment 1. I need more light. I want to make sure I read it right. Amendment 1, freedom of religion, press, and expression. Ratified on December 15th, 1791. Quote, if you walk into a building and rudely shove your camera into people's faces, you can do whatever you want with no consequences. The First Amendment to the Constitution. All right. Back to the final pieces of Regan's arrest.
Feeling a little vindictive today, are you?
No, you are. That's why
No?
you filmed on purpose when
Good
you're not
job,
supposed to.
Ingram.
You're the one who's being
What are you
vindictive.
taking my jewelry off for? This isn't where we take the jewelry off.
This is where I take jewelry off.
Really?
Yeah.
And you just fucking broke it.
It's not broken.
That's a
Good.
stone, a fragile fucking stone. You
It's not
stupid
broken.
bitch. What's your name?
Well, then you shouldn't be
Padilla?
running around breaking the law
Padilla, K.
intentionally.
Padilla?
Yeah.
You stupid bitch.
What's up, Gamer
You getting a
88?
kick out of it, O'Neill?
I would be if I was her.
Hate the First Amendment, do ya? You
Do you
stupid
see if there's
fuck.
another available card?
You
Because we're
stupid
doing that.
fucker. You stupid fucker. You're gonna look like a fucking ass clown.
Wow, Regan Benson finally sounding like Regan Benson. Another $5 from Always Star has given all my super chats to those who I say I love Salacious. Type I love Salacious in the chat to get yourself a free entry into this month's raffle. Plus, we had some gifted memberships a moment ago who came from somebody. Jam and Jet. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. We had some gifted memberships from Jam and Jet, and we got $1.99 from Pope Phil the First. Wait, I thought I was the first to right to travel. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. Here's a triple dipple happy dance. All right. Oh, thank you. All right. Thank you so much. I love you guys. You're the best in the world. Oh no, bad's bad. That's bad. But since your name is Bad, I guess that makes it okay. Just lost. Oh no, that's terrible. It looks like I got $2 from Lord KJW. I request a happy dance, please. You got it, buddy. All right. Thank you. Beautiful. Awesome sauce. Love you guys. You're the best fans in the world. Best fans in the world. You're the best fans in the world. Best fans in the world. No matter what happens, we're going to have a good time. Because we're going to watch this douche canoe get his arm dislocated and his bones broken while he didn't actually get hurt at all again. But before we do, I got something for you. Once again, from the Welsh and the New. I'm trying, ladies and gentlemen. I'm trying. It's live. I gotta go. Catch y'all tomorrow. Take it easy, Welsh News Network. Thank you for all of the support today. It's been a fantastic ride. Thank you for the £2. Here you go with your final happy dance of the day for the Welsh News Network. Round of applause for Welsh News Network, everybody. All right. Here's your happy dance, buddy. All right. Thank you. Now watch, he's gonna pop out and Becca's gonna pop in. That'd be awesome. All right, let's see. Oh yeah, that's right. I was gonna watch this thing.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the channel. Don't forget to hit that like button if you don't mind. Subscribe to the channel if you like the content. And hit that little bell there if you want to keep getting notifications of future content. And I do content every day. And today we've got another camera angle from some body cam footage after the incident where the audit strikes back got thrown to the ground violently with a knee in his back. And it's a very short clip. It's like 30 seconds, 40 seconds long. But yeah, it's quite interesting watching this man with broken shoulders and knees in the back, flailing his arms around. Check it out.
Sounds like they took him to...
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Now wait a minute. You've been so good to me. You've been so good to me. You know it's been all right. You know you make me want to shout. All right, you know you make me want to shout. Kick my heels up and shout. Throw my hands back and shout. Come on now, shout. Come on now, shout. Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, I saw that message from Phil. I acknowledged it. But I don't care. I'll give him another happy dance anyway because I love doing my happy dance. All right. Thank you all very much.
To the ground. Yeah. I'll go deal with him. Just stay there and eat. I will.
We tried escorting him from the building. He threw himself on the floor.
Oh no, I'm gonna get this footage.
This
man put his knee in my back and threw me. This man threw me to the ground.
Let's go, bud.
Hey, I'm a journalist. I'm gathering content for a story. I've already been to several government buildings today.
You want to tell me all about it outside?
Am I being told to leave under threat of arrest?
Yes.
I'm going to make sure y'all are held accountable. I'm going to make sure that the public knows that you're corrupt and that you're a tyrant and you're a pig.
I just report the news, folks. You be the judge. Does it look like this guy has a broken shoulder or a broken arm and a dislocated shoulder to you? Watch both of his arms. One he's filming with, the other one he's waving around at the police. Not a look of pain in his face, just a little bit of embarrassment, maybe, and a little shame. Anyway, thanks for watching. Love you, bye.
I actually switched from Chrome to Opera GX a while ago just because I was so tired of Chrome.
That's an ad. I love this guy, but I don't want to watch an ad. What are you doing monetizing your videos there, unclean? Anyway, ain't no problem. I love that guy. And you know what? I was having problems with my Chrome today. Maybe I should download that thing and try it. But it's probably something you got to pay for. That's why it's an ad. Pope Bill the First for $1.99. Always for giving my son. Now dance! All right, you got it, buddy. All right. Thank you very much. That's awesome. So, the next video I wanted to show, ladies and gentlemen, is a little bit different, not crazy different. Well, you know what? Here, wait. Let's go back and because somebody recommended it earlier. I'm just waiting because I got a stupid commercial again. All right. Somebody recommended the new Devos Nation video, so let's do that. What I just said. My Reagan short just got age restricted. Oh, for Pete's sake. YouTube. The algorithm from the depths of Hades. Oh my goodness gracious me. All right. So while I'm waiting, because like I told you guys earlier, I've been having a little bit of lag on some of the stuff on my computer here. So while I'm waiting for my system to catch up with itself, I do want to real quick throw something out there that I didn't say earlier. Because I was talking about how much I enjoyed Guardians of the Galaxy, and then that led me to start. What's up, Jade? What's up, Anastasia? Good to see y'all here. Ravenwing, what's up? Wonderful. Man, I love you guys so much. I got the best fans in the world. Ooh, I love it. I'm pumped this morning. So anyway, last night I went and I saw Guardians of the Galaxy, and it was great. But I didn't have a chance earlier today when I was talking about it to bitch about the trailer for the new Indiana Jones movie. But before I get into it, I have to tell you this backstory, okay? You gotta hear this story. So I heard about this new Indiana Jones movie, and then I read this whole big article where they were talking about how the whole thing is that it's going to have time travel in it, and it's going to use CGI to de-age Harrison Ford. And like some people are upset about that, but that's not even the problem. Holding my groin, what's up? Society Red, what's up? Ray W, Mark Baggett, so many wonderful people. I love it. Oh geez, not Indiana Jones again. Yeah, but you got to hear the story though. You got to hear it. It'll be quick and easy. I promise it won't be that painful. So, just for anyone who doesn't know, I got to throw the backstory in it. So the whole purpose of this new Indiana Jones movie is just to retcon the original movies through the time travel storyline to set up the storyline for the new Indiana Jones TV show that's going to be on Paramount Plus or whatever. So I thought the second I found that out, I was like, I don't want to have anything to do with this movie. Steven Spielberg's got nothing to do with it. I'm going to have nothing to do with it. All it is going to take the movies that I love and ruin them by retconning them so that they can open up a whole different backstory for the TV show. I don't want to have anything to do with it. I'm boycotting it before it even comes out. So 2 days ago, the day before yesterday, I'm on the phone with my son and I'm explaining this to him. And he says, Dad, we have to go see it and we have to go together. And I say, why? And he goes, because Dad, it's been officially announced that this is the last movie ever that's going to be scored by John Williams. After this, he's going to permanently retire from the film industry. So I thought, oh, maybe. So yesterday I go to see Guardians of the Galaxy. And they play a trailer for the new Indiana Jones movie. So now I'm thinking maybe I will go see it after all. Why? Specifically for the score. Again, my son tried to talk me into going to see it when it comes out specifically for the score. So I'm very specifically paying attention to the music, looking for John Williams. The trailer comes on, and what do they play? The Rolling Stones! I'm not saying I have a problem with the Stones, but the only reason I was even thinking about going to see the movie was to hear John Williams' final score. So it's the Stones with some violins behind it that he added. That's the score. I'm back to boycotting it. I'm done. As far as I'm concerned, you got the 3 original Indiana Jones movies in a box set that I bought back in the day, and that's it, and that's all it's ever going to be. I'm done. Down boy.
far away and was brought up a different way.
No,
Packed a suitcase filled with hopes and dreams, just me without my family. Had to say goodbye, not knowing when I'd see everybody again. So my dreams could become reality if I got an opportunity. Not many dollars in my pocket, just a
Somebody said something about
Audit.
that.
Here's one thing you need to do before buying anything online.
What the hell
Don't
is
spend another
this?
dime on Amazon until you watch this first. I'm going to show you one simple trick that will save you a lot of money.
Strikes Back. The Audit Strikes Back is the name of the channel. And it's been around a few times already. So I'll give you my take on it. So without further ado, let's take a look.
Ladies and gentlemen, $2 from Danny. First of all, here's your happy dance. All right. And in answer to your question, number one, John Williams is John Williams is John Williams is E.T. music, Jurassic Park music, Star Wars music, Indiana Jones music, Superman music, Jaws. All the music for all those movies was written by John Williams. I think he might have done Back to the Future as well. Or was that Danny Elfman? No, that was John Williams. Wasn't it? Back to the Future? Anyway, yeah, John Williams is one of the best when it comes to classical composers, specifically for movies. He's one of the best of all time. Amazing, 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 amazing. I'll tell you what, though, there's another John Williams. There's two famous guys named John Williams. And it's funny because one of them is a classical composer, and the other one is a classical guitar player. And he's one of the best classical guitar players of all time. It's amazing that John Williams, the composer, is one of the best composers ever. And John Williams, the guitar player, is one of the best guitar players ever. It's amazing. Round of applause for John Williams, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to need a bigger voodoo doll. What did Mark Rule say? Dear Chad, I have to go. Last appointment in Brussels. Until the next one, have fun here. Bye. All right, take it easy. Don't forget to drop a like on your way out. Love you. Bye. Oh, yeah, this one. Yeah. This is a modern classic because the people go off on them. And I think this also is
Okay, let's count,
the audit
see how
track.
many times he goes to this section here. This is 1. Oh, wow. Look, some pamphlets and books that are in the whole little folders there. That's nice. Yeah, my viewers will love to see that.
Yeah, they would love to see it if you'd show it to them.
Oh, wow. This is just riveting.
This is public. It does. I have my permission. Okay.
So this is number 2 that we're back at this section.
Yeah, I have permission. I have my permission. What the hell is that?
Not in Iowa, you don't stop recording people. Same shit as that anyway.
I'm allowed to do what I'm doing. So, may I have your name? I'm sorry.
You can't record people without permission.
Oh,
You started the conversation. I'm in public. Turn your camera off.
I'm in public.
Turn your camera off.
Hi.
Well, we're not. Oh, I was gonna say because we're not the press. Well, we're not. Oh, I was gonna say because we're not the press.
I can. This is public. This is public property. I don't have to tell you anything.
Okay.
Once again, and as always, I'm in public, and the public doesn't want you there. How is always? What does going into a building and pissing off we the people, the general public, have to do with holding the government accountable? And I've noticed something too. Whenever I, like the last time, over the weekend when I was on BSBT's live stream, I noticed that the more I press them on that issue, I never get a straight answer. The closest they came at all to giving me any kind of an answer that was people eventually said, well, I mean, I will admit there are some auditors that I don't like what they do. That's the closest they'll come to addressing the issue, which is not addressing the issue. Anyway, here you go.
Okay, so you in here interrupting a lot of people.
I'm not interrupting anybody. No. I'm getting
so are
interrupted.
you trying to get help by
You're so dumb. You are really dumb. For real.
I'm getting interrupted right now.
Okay, so listen. You in here doing a whole lot.
I'm in here doing a whole lot. Now y'all are doing a whole lot.
So what you need done today? Are you waiting for somebody? Are you trying to get help today?
I don't have to answer your questions.
Okay.
Okay.
And this will be number 3 down in this end of town.
Listen, look, there's a camera. Look, there's a camera. There's a camera. There's a camera. So, yeah, everybody worried about my camera. There's cameras all over this building.
While searching for a new home,
a
group of travelers found a place that was rich in...
Okay, a couple things here. Number 1, those cameras are running constantly, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. So if they're running constantly, then why do you need to be in there? All you need to do is pick out any hour of any day, or pick out 4 hours a day, or pick out whatever time frame you want and request that through FOIA. You don't need to be in there. You're in there to cause shit.
I'm sorry, sir. You called me scum?
Yes, I did.
Oh, okay. Well, what makes me scum?
You choose to be.
May I have your name?
No, you may not.
Okay.
Can I have yours?
No.
Can I have your address? Can I have your ID?
No.
Okay, then why do you want mine?
Oh, I was just asking
Oh,
for your name. I like to know who I'm talking to.
No, you don't.
Yeah.
Because if you would ask, that's a two-way conversation, not a one-way.
Well-
You're here for a one-way conversation, so you can go home, post this on YouTube or TikTok,
Uh-huh.
so you can get clicks.
Uh-huh.
I'm not here for your clicks.
Oh, okay. Well, thanks. Have a nice day.
Is there something I can call with?
Oh, I don't need any help. Thanks.
So, I'm going to ask if I can't help you, if
Uh-huh.
there's nothing that you need, can you, we're going to have to ask you to leave.
This is public. You can't ask me to leave. I have business here.
No, I just asked if you did.
I don't have business with you.
I can help you take care of whatever you
You
need.
can't help me with my business.
So, I guess, what's your business here?
This is my business here.
You can go on around and take it.
I'm simply taking pictures and video. What's the problem?
Because people have asked you not to do this.
They can ask all they want. I don't have to do it because they asked. I'm not breaking any laws.
But you were.
I'm not breaking any laws.
People feel
I'm not breaking any laws. If you think I'm breaking a law, you can call the cops or something. I don't know.
Once again, and as per usual, that argument falls so flat because it's like, okay, may I help you? No. Okay, well, I mean, what's your business here? Or, well, I have business here. Okay, well, my job, because you're gonna come on your channel and accuse me of not doing my job, or being a tyrant, or having something rude and evil and horrible and a terrible public servant, because I didn't do my job. My job is to help you get the service you need that we provide. If you are not in this building for the purpose of receiving one of the services we provide in this building, get out! You don't belong in here. Yeah, but it's a public building. It's a building for a reason. If it was just a public area, it would be a frickin' park. The building is built to serve a specific purpose, to provide a specific service to the public. If you're not there for that purpose, if you're not there for that service, then you have no business being there. Now, they always love to throw out these insane what ifs, trying to build false narratives and false equivalencies. But here's the difference. Number one, they'll say, well, what if I was here because my wife was getting her driver's license renewed and I was just sitting here while waiting for her? Then you would tell us that, and we'd say, oh, okay. Do you mind not aggravating the people with your camera while you're waiting? My favorite is, what's up, Harvey Brown? My favorite is when they say, you kicking me out for filming is discrimination. It's like, well, what are you going to say, that you're going to kick somebody out for being black or whatever? No, you know why? Because that would be illegal. That would be discrimination. Well, what if that happened? Well, if that happened, you'd still leave. But then you actually would have grounds to legitimately file a lawsuit, and you would win. As a matter of fact, I guarantee you guys love to file lawsuits and you love to complain about lawyers this and lawyers that. I guarantee you, if one of these places legitimately violated your civil rights, I'm going to repeat this. If one of these places legitimately violated your civil rights, there'd be lawyers lined up around the block to take your case. There are lawyers whose entire careers are chomping on the bit just waiting for a nice, juicy lawsuit like this to bite into. You'd be set for life If they legitimately discriminated against you, it wouldn't even be a thing, man. Ain't no thing but a chicken wing. But kicking you out for breaking the rules isn't discrimination. Race, creed, color, sexual orientation, religion. That's discrimination. Because you're an asshat that's making the customers upset, that's not discrimination. They should be allowed to literally kick you out. Like, take their foot and frickin' kick you out. Dave Perillo Jr. for $2. Ain't no time to hate. That's right. These guys love spreading hate. Ladies and gentlemen, here's David Perillo's Happy Dance. All right. Thank you so much. That's right. Also, any business can kick their one brain cell and trespass them. I know you meant that's right next to the P. I understand. But it's still funnier to say trespass than trespass. Anyway, so I read it that way on purpose. Let's get back into this. I love you guys. You guys are so much fun.
I'm not just, no, everybody came up to me. I wasn't.
What you just said is one of the most insanely idiotic things I have ever heard. Everyone in this room is now dumber for having listened to it. May God have mercy on your soul.
Disrupting anybody. I was peacefully walking around the building. I was peacefully walking around the building. I did not engage anyone. I did not speak to anyone. Everyone spoke to me. So what I'm doing is actually a constitutionally protected activity. That man over there knows what's up. This is public. I am allowed to film and news gather in here. Well, I do. I'm trying to educate you, and this is my education voice.
I've asked you now twice. Please not use that.
And I've declined your request.
So at this point, this is my point of thing, and I'm asking you to leave the property.
And I'm telling you that this is public property, and I'm going to not leave this property until I'm done gathering the pictures and video that I came here to gather.
So, I mean, at this point, I'm asking you to peacefully leave the property.
Right now, I'm telling you that I have a First Amendment right to be here, and I'm not leaving. You can't ask me to leave.
She already asked you. So you can
She can't ask me to leave. Well, she can ask all she wants.
I must break you. You might be asking yourself, can you actually create high quality live streams for free? Well,
I just thought of something. Listening to this. So, all right. So this guy's big beef and these guys all with this argument and what they're saying. You can't kick me out of here because I'm engaged in a First Amendment protected activity. Freedom of religion is protected under the First Amendment. And so is freedom of assembly. So does that mean that if I get like 150 people, 200 people, and we all just walk into the DMV, completely blocking all customers from any potential of handling any business at all, and we're just sitting there doing nothing because we assembled there, we can claim freedom of assembly, our First Amendment right? We're engaged in a First Amendment protected activity. Sorry, you can't stop us. You can't ask us to leave. Robert Morley, what's up? Frauditor. All right. Tell me he gets tased. No, I don't think so. But this video is beautiful because the customers are the ones that really give them what for. They don't beat them or anything, which they should have. But it's nice seeing we, the people, standing up and giving these frauditors what for. Because that's always my big beef. I mean, there's a lot of things they do I don't like, but the fact that their big excuse is always, well, we're supporting the public and the rights of we the people, always falls apart as soon as we the people become their victims. When your stated purpose is to victimize public servants because they're actually slaves, that's bad enough. But when you're doing that under the auspices of standing up for we the people, but we the people are your victims,
Let's see, camera up there. Got a big old vision ball up there so they can see everything. Got a camera right above my head. All these cameras in this building.
This guy is fucking stupid.
I know.
That's your personal
Weirdo.
Don't worry about
I'm sorry?
Don't take your camera off my family.
Well, she engaged me in
Take your camera,
conversation.
okay? You can look at us. Take your
Yeah,
camera
I'm
off
looking
my
at
family.
you.
Take your camera off
Okay,
my
then
family.
stop talking to
No.
me. If you don't want to
stop
be
talking
on
to me.
camera, stop
Take
talking
your
to the
camera- I'm
person
not-
holding the
listen, I'm not
camera.
gonna ask you too many times nice
I'm not
dog.
going to talk to
Take
you
your
anymore
camera-
about it.
I'm not going to talk to you no more nicely. Take your camera off my family. That's all I'm going to ask you, dog. I'm going to
You
break
can
it.
ask.
I'm going to break it.
No, you're
Take
not.
your camera
You're
off
not
my
going to put your
family.
hands on me. You're not going
I'm
to
not
touch my stuff.
I will.
No, you won't.
I will.
No,
Yes,
you won't.
fuck, I will.
No, you won't.
Take your camera off my family. That's what I thought. My family don't want to be recorded, so you can't record it. My family don't want to be recorded.
This is my line of sight.
My
This is
family
public.
don't wanna
You
be
have
recorded.
no expectation of privacy in here. Stop talking to me.
You stop talking to me. You came here bothering us.
You
Go
came
home.
up to me.
Go find you something to do. Go to work. How old are you?
This is
Go
my
find you
job.
something to fucking do.
This is my job.
How? Nobody knows you. No one knows you here.
You don't have to
no
know
one
me.
knows you
You
here.
don't have to
go
know me.
home. Go
No.
find you something
No.
to do.
You go home.
You go home. Go find your wife. She probably out fucking sucking dick. Go find her.
That's
Go.
not, is that how your wife
Go.
rolls?
Go.
Is that how your wife
Bye.
rolls? Because my
wife's
wife
right here.
doesn't do
My wife's
that.
right here.
My wife
wife's
doesn't
right
do
here.
that.
My wife's right here.
I
Where's
have
your wife?
I have
Where's
a
your
good
wife?
woman.
You're bored. You're bored. Find you something to do. Go find you a job or something, bro. You're bored.
I
Mama.
have a job.
Bye.
I have a job, sir.
Well,
I don't
go do
understand.
that.
I don't
Go
understand
do
why
that.
you're so
Go
irate.
do that.
What I'm doing
Go
is
do that. You wanna
perfectly
record?
legal.
Go join the police force. Go do
This
all
is
that.
perfectly legal, man. Don't you want accountability from our public?
accountable for what? Accountable for what? For helping people at the DMV? For assisting customers at the DMV? They have to be held accountable for doing their jobs. What's the accountability for? Accountable for what? Seriously. What? Public accountability, really? Exactly. Exactly. What is the like? I go.
Another one, but
Ooh, I get so mad, and it's like, dude, why are you filming in here? Why don't you stop? I don't understand why you want me to stop. Don't you want your government to be held accountable? Accountable for what? For giving me my ID? for calling my number? Accountable for what the hell are you talking about? You got a building full of people sitting here. They take their number, they sit down. You got the thing right there on top showing the number, whoever they're working on next. They call your number, they help you, you do your business, you leave. Accountable for what? What are you talking about, you douche canoe? Butterbrain douche canoe. Everybody knows it's true. They're a bunch of butterbrain douche canoes. And that's all we gotta do. Ooh, we got a butterbrain douche canoe. Butterbrain douche canoe. That's what you're gonna do when you got a butterbrain douche canoe. Butterbrain douche canoe. A butterbrain douche canoe. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna see a butterbrain douche canoe. It's gonna be another dumb frauditor gonna say something stupid again. Cause every word out their mouth is dumb, 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 dumb.
Man, just leave me alone. You don't want to be on camera? Don't talk to the person with the camera.
Oh, this guy's walked up and down there so many times. I don't even know where we're at in the count here. I think it's 4 or 5 times he's been up here.
I don't care about you recording the wall or anything else. If something happens to anybody, he's gonna be responsible. He's gonna be blamed for it. If something happens to anybody's life here, remember.
Is everything okay, sir? Is everything okay? Are you guys all right now? Okay.
And we're about half a dozen times now up here. And I tell you, there's no way you can tell me this is defending your Constitution. These guys are killing your Constitution a lot more than they're defending it. You're going to create more laws to deal with this stuff, and it's going to restrict your freedom even more. So thank these guys.
What's up? That was a little close there. You were in my bubble. You were in my bubble.
How many more times can he walk corner to corner in this place? And how many times are we going to see those pamphlets? And here we go, back up at the other end. Oh my God.
And oh, I forgot I left the echo on. And that's one of the things too that I noticed, like with Debos's with his commentary here. That's the thing, right? Like, because this guy's a newer frauditor, right? So you could see how they're devolving over time. You know, it started out bad, then it started getting worse and worse and worse. And not that it got better, but when I say devolving, I mean like this. He literally filmed everything he possibly could multiple times. So if he legitimately was there to get footage of the facility, he got it in spades. He's got it again and again and again and again and again and again and again. And he's not catching the employees being rude to the customers. He's not catching the employees screwing over the customers. The customers are complaining about the bad customer service they're getting. In fact, the only complaints I hear are of him. people are complaining about him being there. So what is he exposing? That people hate frauditors? That's about it.
Are you?
Excuse me. Alexis.
What's that?
I'll point the camera down so I don't catch your face, man. You were the one who disrespected me. I appreciate that.
Ladies and gentlemen, because I've seen this video a few times before, everybody's been covering it. But did you catch that just now? I'm going to point my camera at the floor so I don't catch your face. You're the one person who's actually been respectful to me. So how does the person he said that to respond? Don't talk to me. Hey, there he is. We're watching your video right now, homie. All right, here we go. Back to it.
Oh yeah.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
Yeah, it's this is your constitutional right.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it is.
You don't go to people and fucking record.
You have freedom of press in this country. You have freedom of press in this country. It's called
You don't.
it's called the First Amendment.
Put me on this shit.
Yeah, it's
Put
called.
me on it.
You're in my
Put
bubble.
me in
You're
it.
in my bubble.
You're in my bubble.
You're
Put
actually
me
about
on
to
it.
commit assault.
Put me on
You're
it.
about to commit.
Wrong, 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 wrong. Wrong, 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 wrong. You're wrong. You're wrong. You're wrong.
Assault. You're about to commit assault.
Get that camera off me. I'm not playing with you.
Ma'am, you if you don't want to be on the camera, then just don't address me. Okay.
Damn it, I've been muted again! Oh, I hate it when that happens. How much of my commentary did you miss? Oh my gosh, I gotta go all the way back to Detroit. Start over. Oh, run back to Florida. Anyway, true to the red, white, and blue. We don't fool around here. Real Americans, dagnabbit. So anyway. So one of the big things that they all do, he didn't use these words, but he's still a newbie. Maybe he'll figure out the script eventually. Hopefully he'll stop before then because he'll learn his lesson. But what he's saying here is basically the same argument that they all always make, which is the BS. You approached me, right? In other words, he's not saying it in these words, but it's the mind your own business deal, basically. And that always drives me up the frickin' wall. Because in what way? Specifically, explain it to me, please. Somebody make me understand how filming someone else's business is you minding your own business. When I'm minding my own business, I'm not even paying attention to what these people are doing, let alone filming it. Come up to them. Hey, mind your own business. Don't approach the camera. You're filming my business. You're the one who's not minding your own business. You're filming everyone else's business. Douchebags, douche canoes, dumb, stupid, I need to get one of those swear beep buttons or something. Oh, thank you. Oh, crap! Sorry. That happens every once in a while.
Hey, may I have your name, ma'am?
I'm in
Since
Florida.
I'd like to
It's
know who I'm
illegal
talking
down here.
to.
What are you going to do?
Oh. Why?
Because they're asking you to leave. You don't have an appointment here.
It doesn't matter. This is public. I don't need an appointment here to be here. I have business here.
What is your business?
I'm gathering content for a news story. I'm an independent journalist.
Will you come talk to me for a second?
I can talk to you right here.
All right. You have your ID on you?
I'm not going to ID. I haven't done anything illegal.
They're
How about disorderly conduct, disturbing the peace, trespassing? There's 3 right there that laws that you're breaking.
asking you to leave.
Do you have reasonable, articulable suspicion that a crime has been committed? If not, then 10-8, man.
Are you not trespassing?
No, you can't trespass on public property, and you can't trespass me from this property unless I've committed a crime. Isn't that correct?
No.
That is correct.
No.
That is correct. You cannot trespass me from public property unless I've committed a crime.
Would a private building be public property?
How is the Iowa DOT a private building? This is open to the public.
Are you allowed in here at any given time?
Yes, it's open to the public. Did you not hear what I just said?
But the sign out here just says it's
That's a
gotta have an
policy,
appointment.
and you're law enforcement, not policy enforcement.
Okay. So your issue is that you can just sit in here all day, record everybody.
No, everybody else has an issue with that. I didn't speak to anyone. I came in, was going around collecting my pictures and video as I do. I got threatened with violence. Okay. I got
Would you
asked
like to
to
make a
leave
police
several
report?
times. No, I don't want to make a police report because then I would have to identify myself to you.
Okay.
See? Yeah. I know all y'all's tricks.
There's no tricks.
Yeah, no, there's a lot of tricks. That you shouldn't even be here right now. What I'm doing
Except
isn't
for-
illegal.
Except for all these people are
It
upset
doesn't-
by your presence.
It doesn't
right?
matter
So
if
they
they're
called
upset
us.
by my presence. Well, okay, so what if somebody's upset
We the people. We the people.
by a black person's presence? Okay.
What did I say?
Why do these guys always grab the race card?
Does that mean that person has to be removed? What if a black person is upset by a white person's presence? See, that's a slippery slope.
Right.
When somebody's presence is offensive to you, that's a slippery slope,
Not offensive
officer.
to me.
Okay.
Right? I didn't come in here.
Yeah,
to-
but you're in here saying, oh well, they're upset.
Right.
They are. They got very, very upset with me for exercising a First Amendment constitutionally protected activity. I'm not doing anything wrong, not doing anything illegal.
Ah, crap. Well, hey, Debo, you're getting paid. You know what? I'll let it play. You know what? I'm going to start doing that. If the videos that I'm highlighting start playing commercials instead of skipping the ads, you know what? I'll let it play. It'll be a break for us. Because that way the people that I'm going to do will get paid. Yeah, I like that. Unless it's directly from the policy. No, definitely skip. That's my new policy, ladies and gentlemen. Starting today, whenever I'm showing a video with an ad coming on, I'll let the ad play so that the creator will get paid for us viewing it. All right. Oh, we're watching the ad. Let's do a happy ad. All right. Oh, and look. I got the Frauditor Destroyer to match this ad. The literal Frauditor Destroyer. See it matches. And for anyone who's wins this month's raffle, the grand prize, of course, is $100.
Ship is on fire.
I also got a Hezokuai mug, a rash mug. I got a couple Frauditor Destroyers. So I guess first place and second place will both get a Frauditor Destroyer. And then I got the new cards, the lenticular cards, including but not limited to. This is a long-ass commercial. I thought I was going to be nice and watch the whole thing, but it looks like it's going to be holy shit. But that's all right, because if you guys didn't see them, you need to see these anyway. If y'all know I got my card game, but the new cards I just got. Look at this. Dancing cop card. You see that? Bop, bop, ba-da, ba-da, ba, ba-da. Another, what the hell, another 20-minute commercial. There's the other new lenticular card I got. It's a C-bar inspiring a taser. Boom, 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 boom. Here's another one. Here's another one of the new lenticular cards. This is a rarer one. This is Joker. This is Casey Camera Boy getting punched in the face with Tampico. Bam, bam, jet, bam, bam, bam. So those will be part of the prize package too for this month. Oh, there's that crap I was talking about that my computer's been doing to me. All right, here we go. Back to the video.
I'm sorry, I'm allergic to bullshit. These are public servants. These are public servants. And everybody needs to be held accountable. And everybody needs to understand that the Constitution exists, that the First Amendment exists, and that my rights don't stop where your feelings start.
So you're upset with all these people for?
No, I'm not upset with anybody. I'm not upset with anybody. I'm simply discussing this with you. You approached me. I didn't call you.
Right.
I don't even need to be talking to you right now. Hi, how you doing? May I have your name and badge number, by the way?
Nimmers 517.
Nimmers 517. Name and badge number, please.
Yeah, Newman 5051.
Newman 5051.
You need to go.
This is public property. I'm not doing anything illegal. They did ask me to leave, but I politely declined.
They asked me to leave, but I just said no. Well, like I always say, I'm going to go to your house, and I'm not going to break in, so you can't get me for breaking and entering. And I'm not going to steal anything, so you can't get me for theft. And I'm not going to break anything, so you can't get me for damage. I'm just going to stand in your living room. And if you tell me to leave, I'll say, but you can't trespass someone unless there's an underlying crime, an other crime that allows you to trespass them. Trespassing itself isn't a crime. I haven't committed any other crime for you to trespass me. I'm telling you, leave my house. Well, I respectfully decline your invitation to leave. How about that? See how they like that? I wouldn't actually do that because that's a dangerous game and they could probably legally shoot you depending on where you're at. But Katie said something interesting earlier. She says, I don't understand not having YouTube Premium. See, this is one of the things that's always been kind of interesting to me in life in general. Like, it's all good that people have different points of view, but that's a specific point of view that's always been fascinating to me. Like, on one hand, it's like, I don't understand how someone could not have YouTube Premium. On the other hand, I'm thinking, I can't understand why someone would pay for something that's free. YouTube is free. YouTube Premium is you pay for YouTube. YouTube is free. Why would you pay for something that's free? So you don't have to sit through commercials? Oh no. After 5 seconds, you could hit skip ad. It's not that big of a deal. You don't have to spend money. You do realize that, like, you know, when you're broke and you're poor, every penny counts. Spend extra money just so that you don't have to wait 10 seconds to click skip ad. I'm not complaining about you and what you said. I'm just saying that was always my philosophy on why I didn't. I'm just explaining why I didn't ever buy YouTube Premium. That was what I was thinking. Not saying that what you were thinking was wrong. Just that's the reason why I didn't get it. Anyway, let's get back to the video.
Well, then you politely go to jail.
Well, no, this is public property. This is public property. I have business here. I am a journalist. I am gathering content for a story. This is a public building. I'm doing a story on the Iowa DOT and how people are treated.
That you
When they go in there, because I got reports that people got treated bad in here. So I'm in here checking that out. And you know what? So far, it's holding to be true.
So have you found someone that's willing to be interviewed by you?
I don't need anybody to be interviewed. Like I said, I'm an independent journalist.
So you're doing a story, but you're not interested in anybody's actual story.
Well, right. Now I feel like you might be, part of my story, and this officer now too, So, yeah, I'm here exercising a constitutionally protected activity. I'm gathering content for a story. I'm on public property. You guys might want to call a supervisor because I don't want you to make a big mistake.
Didn't even ask nobody if it's
Yeah, I don't want you to make one. That's what I'm saying. Like if you look at if you just look. Yeah.
On the radio.
Now, hey, you guys have been really, really like amicable and professional. If you call a supervisor up here to talk to you, I would be more than happy to wait outside for you. Yeah?
Fair enough.
Yeah? All right. You guys calling a supervisor? All right, cool.
We need to ask you some questions, okay?
But here's the thing: these guys can run the business how they want to. They don't have to service you.
No, they don't. I'm not here for services.
Okay.
I'm here to gather content for a story. And this is a public building because I pay for this building.
But they have to run the business how they want.
I have a right to be here no matter how they feel about it.
See, these guys think that they're doing this for the people, but if you look here, the people are telling you to stop.
Well, that's not really true. Actually.
It is.
My supervisor will tell you that.
Well, no. If I commit a crime on the public property, then you can remove me. You can't remove me from public property unless I've committed What is your reasonable, articulable suspicion that I've committed a crime?
How about disturbing the peace, disorderly conduct, and trespassing? All three that you could be charged with.
Oh, there's no crime that has to be had.
Okay, so how
they can run the business how they want
he
to.
said trespass. He said trespass.
Right.
How can I get trespassed from a public property?
It happens every day. We trespass people every day. Put them in our computer.
Yeah, you trespass people every day from public property.
Yes.
How do you justify that?
That's how it works.
Okay, so if you trespass a journalist for gathering content for a story, you think that's okay?
Here's one thing you need to do before buying anything online. Don't spend another dime on Amazon until you watch this first. I'm going to show you one simple trick that will...
It's always about the story. And there's never a story that comes out about it. I'm still waiting for this blockbuster story that one of these auditors are going to print one of these days.
You think that's okay? You think it's okay to you think it's okay to jail and trespass a journalist and stop them from gathering content for a story? This is a public building. This is a public building, man.
If you start a business, you can run it how you want to. And if you don't want it,
I do have a business and I do run it how I want to.
If you don't want somebody in that business, then you can have them trespass off the property.
Except this is not a business. This is
a business.
No, it's not.
Yes.
No, it's not. The Department of Transportation is an agency. It's not a business. It provides services. Yeah. This is a government building. This is a government building.
I'm telling you the same thing.
Your boss is probably going to say, this is a government building, guys. You just wound up on a First Amendment YouTube video, and good job.
Son of a bitch, Paul. Why didn't you just go home? That's your home. Are you too good for your home? Answer me.
Yeah. Oh, you're gonna be the main character. Yeah. You're gonna be famous. Yeah, you act like a clown. I'm not. He taught.
You disrupting it like this.
Okay, like I said, let's wait outside for the supervisor, right? Yeah, come on.
All right, let's go.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
You're disrupting.
No.
Doing all that.
Oh, no. See, this guy was ready to fight me till y'all showed up. Now he's all smiles.
You already said you don't want to make a police report about it, so why do you...
You would love to fight me, and you called me a dumbass. I would really appreciate it if you wouldn't talk to me like that. I respect your right to free speech. I really do.
So you're an idiot. You're an idiot. My opinion is you're an idiot.
A truck?
There were 3 kids sitting over there. He went to the 3 kids and recorded them without their parents. What do you have kids on their phone? Put it on me. I don't care why you recording kids.
Nobody's recording kids. I was recording posters.
And then you went to the old girl in there and put it right over.
Oh man, come on! I'm not shooting up nothing. You know, come on. Really? Really? Right? Yeah. Yeah. No, you're scared. Do you live your life in constant fear like that?
Instead of like, just doing going after people. Why don't you identify?
Because I don't have to. Because I don't have to.
You have the right to report kids.
Because I don't.
Ugh. Ooh. I hate that. What do these idiots don't understand about living in a civilized society? We need to grab them all and put them on a freaking island and let them just hash it out. Or send them all to Portland. Gather them all up and ship them all off to Portland. Just like, do you guys know what's going on? Because I'm from Chicago. I hear this all the time. You guys know what's going on in Chicago? The governor of Texas is rounding up all the immigrants and just shipping them off to Chicago. Chicago declared a state of emergency because they have too many immigrants. They don't know what to do with them all. And there's more and more busloads coming from Texas every day. It's insane. But anyway, that's what we need to do with the Frauditors and the Moors and the sovereign citizens. Gather them all up together and ship them all off to Portland. It's like, seriously. Yes, exactly. Like, are you serious? Like, they're supposedly standing up for we the people, but this is what we the people think of what you're doing. These are the people you're supposedly standing up for. The only people that they're standing up for are other frauditors. That's it. Themselves is who they're standing up for, really. And like these guys are talking. Well, how do we know you ain't in there storming, doing reconnaissance so you can come in here and shoot the place up? What do you live your life in constant fear? No, but we just said. We ask you why you film and you explain it to us. Then we don't have to be afraid of you because you're obvious. But I don't have to explain it to you. Well, then we're going to be worried. Like they always do this circular logic. It's so stupid. If you explain to us what you're doing and why you're doing it, then we won't have to worry about what you're doing. We won't have to be afraid that maybe you're trying to gather our information for identity theft. We won't have to worry that maybe you're there to film little girls so you can go home and doodle your noodle. Maybe we don't know if you're there to film little kids and do the same. So if you explain to us exactly why you're there, not looking at the story, that's a non-answer. Oh, I can't divulge the details yet. $2 from David Perillo. Thank you. Awesome show. I appreciate it. Here's your happy dance, buddy. All right. Thank you. Thank you very much. So, like the point these guys are making. And I've actually had there's been situations where these guys have said oh, well, you guys are nuts. Like somebody who was going to commit a crime would actually film themselves doing it. Yes, that happens all the time now. Watch the news, you idiot. Yeah, that is a thing. And with all these random shooters and all this random violence going on, no, it's not about living your life in fear. But unless these guys really are that stupid, and they are, You have to understand. You have to understand. You can't really be that dumb, can you? You have to understand that when you purposely go out of your way not to answer these questions, well, I don't have to. Okay, I get that. I get that. But when you don't do it, that arouses suspicion. Because what are you trying to hide? And especially when it's the general public. If you want to use the excuse that the only reason the government wants my information is because they're trying to some bizarre conspiracy theory nonsense. Obviously, it's BS, but at least I could see if you believe in some insane conspiracy theory that you're going to think the government's in on it. But just random people? Why do you have to hide your identity from them? Why do you have to hide your intent from them? If you're there to support them, to fight for them. Because you don't. Because you don't. Because you're a bunch of butterbrain douche canoe. Butterbrain douche canoe. You're just a butterbrain douche canoe. What was the name of the new song? Come on, here we go. All right, yeah. You're just a butterbrain douche canoe. So I'ma tell you what we're gonna do. We're shipping you off to Portland where you belong. Shipping you to Portland. We're shipping you off to Portland where you belong. Shipping off to Portland. And when you get there, they will give you a tent that you could live in for free. And all you gotta do is take a big step over all the bodies in the street and have fun. There's no laws in Portland. You could do whatever you want. Having fun in Portland. Great show. Thank you, Cat Daddy. I appreciate it. All right. I'm bad. I'm bad. You know it. Really, really bad. I'm bad. I'm bad. You know it. Really, really bad. I actually do live my life in fear. I'm smaller and weaker than half the population and have been a victim in the past. I'm not sure what this guy would do with that answer. Yeah, see, here's the thing. Like, there's a line, but even if you're talking about crossing it, once again, when somebody like this is purposely going out of their way to act suspicious, to look suspicious, to arouse RAS, that's not going to help the situation. David Prillo Jr. for the Portland song. All right. Here's your happy dance. Oh, yeah. All right. We're going to go back into the video. Now, for those of you who are still here, stay tuned because in a minute I'm going to unveil something new, and I haven't figured out how exactly I'm going to integrate it into the show yet, but it'll definitely be something that I'm going to use a lot in my regular videos and other stuff coming forward in the near future. I'm going to unveil it in about, I'd say probably about 2 minutes or maybe even less. We'll see. It depends on what happens in the video and how it goes. Here we go.
Have to. Why would you want people to infringe on your rights? I like for my rights to be peacefully exercised.
But everybody else does too. But why just not, to the diffuse
I would never violate your civil rights, but y'all are trying to infringe on mine.
No, don't like that.
How? You're in public. You have no expectation of privacy in public. In a couple hours.
What, people's kids?
The whole video. The whole video. When you came up to me and you tried to body check me, that's going on. No, I have it on camera. I have it. Yeah, yeah. And that's your First Amendment protected activity. Yeah, yeah, I do.
Thank you.
Okay, to save time, I'm just going to go right to when the supervisor gets there. He just stands out here and bitches and complains for about 20 minutes. So I'm going to cut all that out.
DOT wanted him out of here. Yep. He was inside. He refused until we came. And then finally, after us asking him multiple times, he decided to step outside. Okay.
Well, I offered. I said, hey, if you call a supervisor, I will come outside with you, because I would like to talk to the supervisor. Right. So I went in. I'm sorry. Are you done talking with him? I don't want to interrupt you.
Well, I'm just trying to get the base of why.
Right. Which is why I'm waiting for you to finish with your officer. Yes, sir.
Okay.
Stop it. Get some help.
I think he was videotaping a lot of the guests in there. So he was inflaming, very inflamed when I walked in.
Well, I never addressed anyone. They all addressed me. Hi. Thank you, sir. Do you have a badge number?
Yeah, 4913.
I'm not going to identify myself. I tell you what. My name is Will. I'm a journalist. I'm gathering content for a story. This is a public building. I was photographing the walls and the monitors and the posters and stuff in there. I didn't.
Yes, officer. We've all seen it, and it's absolutely fabulous work.
I have all the footage that I need from in there. Yeah. Well, no, I do need to. Just to prove a point, though, I will do one more round through there. I want them to understand that somebody coming in with a camera is not illegal.
Yeah, it's just to prove to everybody that he's only 12 years old. Idiot.
That my rights don't stop where your feelings start. Okay. So one person got super angry and was threatening to assault me. This other lady came and tried to body check me. Everybody's cussing me out. I didn't address anyone. I waited to be addressed.
Yeah. No.
So these officers seem to think that I can be trespassed from public property. I tried to explain to them that they can't do that unless I've committed a crime. And I haven't committed a crime on this public property. I'm just, I'm out here exercising my rights and trying to educate.
Just so I can, okay, so that kind of gives me an idea what the goal is here. I don't know. Are you needing to renew or get your license or anything in here?
No, that's why I didn't make an appointment. I didn't have a need for their services.
I totally get it. Okay. So you've, for the most part, captured on video kind of what you were hoping to get.
Correct.
And you don't
a lot of good
necessarily need to have any license renewal or anything
No, sir.
per se.
No, sir. No, I don't.
What else are you hoping, just so I can communicate with them, what else are you kind of hoping to eventually do down here?
Well, I was hoping to peacefully record the building without getting interrupted or threatened or accosted. So if I could just do a walkthrough video without the employees getting angry and telling me to stop, that would be great.
And this, ladies and gentlemen, I was introducing you guys. I was unveiling my green screen. People are like, what the heck is he doing? I was showing you guys that I got green screen now. I just got to figure out how I'm going to integrate it into the show. I got a lot of upgrades coming up. I got this microphone that was a gift from Unclean Hands, and it's way better than this one, so I have to integrate that into the show. I got a green screen now. I'm slowly building up, getting better and 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 better. But anyway, so this is another of the billions of examples we go through every day of absolute, undeniable, factual evidence proof that these guys are lying, disingenuous, butterbrain douche canoes. If I would have just walked through there and nobody bothered me, I would have just walked in, filmed, and walked out. Debos counted it. He stopped counting at what, 6, 8? He gave up counting? How many times? He literally walked through the entire building and filmed everything? If that was his goal, then this was a pass. He walked in, he walked through the whole building, walked back. Did it. You did it. You did it. Nobody bothered you. Pass. Have a nice day. Nope. No negative reactions. No fights. No content. No conflict. So let's walk back there again. No conflict. Oh, a couple guys in the crowd seemed upset. I'll do it again. And I'll make sure, because there's like 3 different paths I can take. I'm going to make sure I take the same one that the people that were upset about. No, Lisa White, because the output for this mic is a 3/4, and the output for that mic is USB. And my input is for 3/4. It doesn't have a USB in it at all. I bought the cheapest one they have, and it has no USB ports. So that's why I'm saying I have to integrate it, because I have to plug it like directly into the computer. But then I wouldn't be able to do this. So I have to figure out how to integrate it, because I could just buy an adapter, but the problem is that'll give me the audio out from the mic, but it won't give me the power back to the mic. It'll only go one way if I do that. And with the USB, it goes both ways. The mic will pick up my voice, but it also is a powered mic. It needs power. It lights up and everything. It's all fancy. Really good microphone. The Forgiven Jerry's here. All right. Round of applause for Jerry. Yeah, these guys are constantly looking for conflict. They're butterbrain douche canoes. But again, it's HyperX. This is the one. I could show you. Here, hold on. I'll put the video back on for a minute while I set this up for you guys.
Great. I would like to just be able to peacefully walk through.
I'll go talk to her.
And if they don't, and if they'll leave me alone, that would be great.
I'll go talk to her here.
Either arrest them or kick them off. That's all I got to say.
Beyond that, coming back out here, kind of what, just so we're all on the same page, what's your plans? Do you have any plans as far as the rest of the property? Or building, or...
I actually have a meeting that I have to get to, so okay. Probably not.
Cool. Can you hang here for a minute so I can talk to whoever staff is?
Yes, yes, sir.
Will?
Yes, sir. Will.
Uh-huh. Okay, well, I'll be right back. Okay,
thanks,
my man.
Appreciate you, man. So they cause the issue, and then they call the police to fix the issue that they called.
So yeah, it sounds like things kind of went downhill. They're just not used to so many coming in.
Yes, sir.
And filming and I wasn't here, so I assume you didn't go right up to the patrons. And
right up to them no, absolutely not. No, I did a lot of research on how to do this.
They're just not used to that. They could have.
You serious?
Handle that better.
Yes, sir.
Differently.
Yes, sir.
I think that's probably the first time that's occurred.
Yeah.
And this is kind of new to all of us too. I mean, you're seeing the same videos I'm seeing out there.
Yeah. I was just recommending a channel to this officer, Long Island Audit.
Okay.
It is amazing.
People are responding differently to this, and it is cool. We'll all eventually be on the same page.
I appreciate your professionalism so much. Can I actually just say I don't even need to go back in there? I don't need to do another walkthrough. Your professionalism, your courtesy. These guys have been so nice. You see a lot of these videos and the cops show up and just come unglued. Yeah. Not happening. Yeah. These guys know how to de-escalate.
Yeah. These are great cops.
They really are.
We're all veterans, so
yes.
been on for a minute.
Well, that's awesome, man. I really appreciate you guys. I really do. I back the blue 100%. I'm sorry that you guys had to have your time wasted on this today.
No worries. I mean, I appreciate you cooperating with us.
Yes, sir.
And well, you got an agenda, and I get it. We respect it.
All right.
So
It's a new channel. I'm a huge fan of Star Wars. It's going to be called The Audit Strikes Back. If you guys want to check it out, I'd love for you to. So far, I've only got one Karen at a post office, but I got a lot of footage today. I get to put my second video up. So thanks a lot.
okay.
Am I free to go?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, I'm in this.
I love it when a plan comes together.
It sounds silent. I don't hear anything. Do you? Ladies and gentlemen, do you hear me? Is this thing working? That should mute it, but that should turn it on. There's a dial at the bottom. I'm not seeing any response to anything. Well, all right. Microphone. Here we go. Microphone access on. You can hear me, but very low. Even when I put it up to my... Is it because it's still coming out of this one? Oh, that's why. That's why. It's still coming out of here. That's the problem. So now how do I make it... let's see. I'll figure this out, dag, nabbit. I got an idea. All right, here. I'll get this set up. Hold on. I know what I did wrong. I got it. Hold on. Let's do this real quick.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to Tones Overthinks It, the show where I think too much to make up for the people who don't think at all. I gotta say, one of the reasons I started this channel was just how astounded I was that there were people in this world who they felt the need to artificially generate outrage over something that, let's be honest, any normal, rational person could care less about. But the particular brand of individual I disliked the most were the kind of people who they didn't just overinflate outrage of something that happened, but they had to make up stuff that didn't happen. And it's one thing for, just some random little angry people on the internet to do just for a small audience in the small corner of society. But when people try to do it on a national level, for reasons I can't even begin to fathom, then it becomes serious. And that's exactly what we saw earlier this week.
Right, 20 homeless veterans have been kicked out of an upstate New York hotel to make room for migrants being bused there from New York City. The CEO of the YIT Foundation, which is helping to house those vets, tells the New York Post, whether you agree with asylum seekers being here or not, we can't just ignore these veterans that are in our charge that we are supposed to protect. We need to put them first.
Now, myself and I'm sure many people would agree with that statement, that our veterans do deserve our undivided attention. The problem here is the story you just saw a clip from is a complete lie, a fabrication. The CEO of the YIT Foundation made this story up and proceeded to give this story to any news outlet that would take it no questions asked and further perpetuate it. And boy, oh boy, did they pick up on that story. You had the New York Post, Fox, CBS, even some state and local officials got in on this, all of them eager to get on camera and express their absolute outrage for this complete and utter travesty. And let me be clear, none of this happened. None of these people who've jumped on their soapbox to cry out in anger over this bothered to check if the very thing they were crying about was actually true. Now, let me get one thing straight. I'm not here to make this a political video. I'm not out to attack right-wing media, but rather discuss a much larger issue, and that is the concept of confirmation bias. And confirmation bias is typically defined as processing information by looking for things that are only consistent with pre-existing beliefs. Effectively, people who search for evidence to prove something that they're already convinced is true, and they'll just point to the things that support it and ignore all the things that disprove it. All too often, we've seen videos of sovereign citizens, First Amendment auditors, flat earthers, conspiracy theorists who, when they try to find evidence to support their claims, they're searching for evidence under the understanding that they're already correct. There's no room in their minds for the possibility that they're mistaken. So if they find information or a story or anything that seems to support their claims, they're not going to look closely at the inconsistencies, the holes in the story, or anything that could suggest that it's not true, because in their mind, they believe it's real. They need it to be real. They are so desperate to get some kind of intellectual victory to say, "Ha, I was right all along," that they'll take anything, no questions asked. And it's one thing for individuals or small fringe groups to adopt this practice. It's another when you actually have major media outlets doing it. Because believe it or not, this story wasn't actually that hard to prove false. Local journalists found out practically on the day the story broke that the story was false by just asking the hotel that it allegedly took place at. And management not only confirmed that there were never any veterans staying in their hotel, and thus were never kicked out, but even if there were, even after the asylum seekers came to stay there, the hotel wasn't even booked to capacity, so nobody was displaced whatsoever. Now, while indeed this is a blunder on behalf of mainstream media, it's actually not them that I have the most issue with in this story. They were good enough to issue retractions and try to set the record straight, which is more than what we get from some certain independent journalists out there. And even some of those state and local officials are now turning around to call for an investigation into the fraud, having been pretty much duped. No, for me, I take issue with the person behind this entire mess, the CEO of the YIT Foundation, Sharon Finch. I mean, the lengths this woman went to sell this lie is beyond belief. She handed lawmakers and news outlets financial records that were false. She doctored up fake credit card receipts showing that she had paid for rooms that were never paid for veterans that didn't exist. And these fake records didn't even hold up to scrutiny the moment they were examined by experts. And when they couldn't find these veterans who were supposedly kicked out of this hotel, she went and bribed a couple of homeless guys to pose as the veterans supposedly evicted. I would put a comedic clip in here from a Mel Brooks movie to express my profound disbelief in that, but the truth is, it's not funny. Because believe it or not, it wasn't all of those actions that has me upset with this person for what they did. I'm disappointed in Finch because she herself is a former veteran. Her foundation was helping to reduce veteran homelessness in this country. YIT, the name of her foundation, are the initials of her son, who is said to have been born premature and tragically passed away only 7 months later. So because of what she's done, her organization, her deceased son's name, is now tied to this entire scandal. And for what? Why compromise all that? Why tarnish everything for a lie? You have an obligation to aid real live veterans out there who are struggling. Why do you need to conjure up some out of thin air to push your narrative that they're not being well taken care of? Because let's remember, at the end of the day, there weren't veterans in that hotel that were kicked out to make room for asylum seekers. If such a thing is happening in real life elsewhere, by all means, I hope that that information does come to light. But if it's not happening, why do you feel the need to live in a world where it does? Why do you feel like the world has to have something wrong with it in order for you to be right? And it's not just a fake news story we're talking about here. I mean, in general. Why do we need to be living in a world that's actually flat, but a huge conspiracy has gone out of its way to cover it up? Why do we need to be in a world where every member of law enforcement is corrupt and set out with the sole objective to find of someone and make their life difficult or worse and prematurely? Why do we need to live in a country where apparently not being allowed to film yourself treating postal workers like trash is somehow the first unavoidable step to tyranny and authoritarianism. Why does over 200 years of law, order, and governance suddenly have to be fake and then we have to live in anarchy? There are real, serious issues in this world. We don't need to make up some out of thin air for ourselves. And yet we have people who do, people who just can't live with the world we're in and need some boogeyman to blame for their lot in life. And so any information or whatever they come across, they'll twist it, they'll use it to try to continue that narrative. And when there isn't any around, they'll invent it out of thin air because they need to, because they have to live in a world with problems that only they are aware of and only they can solve. Because if they had to accept the truth, that would mean accepting that they themselves are the problem. But then again, maybe I'm just overthinking it. Thanks for watching, everybody. If you like what you see here and you want to see even more in the future, please consider subscribing to my channel. Also, feel free to share your thoughts
Another
down in the comment
banger
section.
from
I always
Tone.
love to read them.
Another banger from Tones Overthinks It, ladies and gentlemen. As always, wonderful, beautiful, fantastic, marvelous. Tones Overthinks It. Holy crap, hammer sauce. The man, the myth, the legend, the one and only Tones Overthinks It. All right.
You know, at the end of me making this video, I realized that headline from earlier actually says Finch is going to be under investigation for possibly lying about being wounded and receiving a Purple Heart, and yet her actually serving and receiving several decent commendations is on record and confirmed. So again, why ruin the perfectly good, legitimate story you have by replacing it with one that's false?
All right. Is this thing on? Can you guys hear me? You guys wanted me to try out the new microphone on the air. I don't know. Do I have it plugged in right? Do you guys hear anything? Am I muted? The show's almost over, but I just wanted to show you guys this wonderful microphone I got as a gift from Unclean Hands. But again, I had to unplug my soundboard to do it. That's why I haven't integrated it into my system yet, which is what I was trying to explain earlier. Yeah. So anyway, we've been here over 3 hours. I wanted to show one last video before I wrap it up for the day. And this is going to go back to something that we were just talking about earlier. We were talking about 14 inches. Oh, it's got to be 14 inches from my... All right, is that better? Can you still hear me? I feel like it's too far away. Tap the side. And see if you touch. It was better closer. All right, see? All right. Now it's too far. See, that's what I'm saying. I have to integrate this into my system. I just got done integrating the old one, so now I got a whole new system to set up for the new one. But anyway, the last video I wanted to show today is because earlier I mentioned that the classical composer John Williams is retiring, and then I also mentioned that one of the greatest guitar players who ever lived was also a guy named John Williams. And then that made me think, you know what? After all of this Frauditor craziness, I'm going to go ahead and end the show with something nice. Recuerdos de la Alhambra. This is John Williams playing the guitar. Ladies and gentlemen, when I was a kid growing up, one of the reasons why I love music so much, my dad was in a band. And it was a wedding band, so he always learned whatever the pop songs were at the time. But for fun, this is what he did. And this was one of his favorite songs. $10 for Maserati GT. All right, rest in peace for John Williams. That's right. And here's your happy dance. Even though I had to plug my soundboard, I'll just hum it. Down, 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 down. All right. I don't have the applause button either. This thing isn't integrated into my soundboard because there's no USB port on my soundboard. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for joining us. It's great to have you here. Don't forget, on Saturday, on the Saturday Night Snafu, this weekend, our guest is going to be the one and only Takedown, Exposing Frauditors. Yeah. And on June 3rd, according to Asia. All right. Yeah. On June 10th, Frauditor Wrangler. Okay, all right. On June 17th, the one and only Blackheart Night. Yeah, News Now Voodoo. Yeah. June 24th, Katie Zed is going to be here. And hopefully I'll have the microphone working by then. July 1st, Welsh News Network. We're going to have Deb and Dan. Deb and Dan. Becca and Dan. Dan, back to Deb. I love you guys. Welsh News Network, Debo's Nation on the 8th. Miss Mandy 777 on the 15th. Mark the Sarcastic Lawsuit Student on July 22nd. Mrs. Schrodinger's Cat on July 29th. And Frauditor Roundup on August 5th. Love you guys. Thank you guys so much for joining me once again. Can't wait to see you guys tomorrow. Take it easy. Everybody love you. Goodbye. Oh, yeah, I'm all shook up. Adios, amigos. All right.